You have to be really careful approaching as Anji. But of course, here we go, getting our first match of the night started.
2P, continue to just poke out as best he can. Oh, baits the throw very early on here.
Yeah, but MacMen's gonna go ahead and try for his butterfly Oki. Doesn't work out. Still maintains the corner pressure though here.
HyperHico presses the wall. Does go for the slide head. Jumps in. Very nice pressure again from MacMens.
Yeah, and catches the backwards Mega Fist with the butterfly. No conversion though, but still doing a really good job keeping this corner pressure up, backing up just enough to not allow Potemkin to escape.
Oh, and anti-airing the Mega Fist, not an easy task. I'm loving what I'm seeing from MacMens here. Like you said, spacing out so... And the most important thing about the spacing is never letting back Mega Fist really be a factor.
No, absolutely not, but here we go. Hyper is starting to get in the game, throwing out 3 Garudas in a row. There's the 2D, another one.
Has drained so much meteor here from MacMens. Actually kind of bird watching there, doesn't go for the anti-air.
I know, and just slowly walk MacMens over to the other corner. There's the PRC immediately into a slide head.
Yeah, burst on the close slash, tries to go for the anti-air. Backdash is trying to bait out the throw for the second time, but there's the flick finally, and the armor to follow up. Perfectly played out from Hico.
Oh, and tried to be a little cheeky there. Got the JH, but tried to go for the Potemkin Buster, and it whiffed.
Burst really late though. Went for the jump over. Should be a kill. Absolutely. 2D into Mega Fist will work from anywhere. So great call out on that.
Yeah, OTG Mega Fist still does such a massive amount of damage. It's one of Potemkin's greatest enders.
Block. Great counter hit. MacMen's doing a good job here, just pressuring out. I mean, HyperHico is represented a lot.
Oh, and the pickup too after the fully charged 5D.
Oh, what a way to pick it up. 50 meters still available here, so MacMen's. Oh, so smart, able to break the armor there. MacMen's continuing to impress here with the matchup knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those of you that are not aware, the RC does have a hitbox on it. It does no damage, but if you RC once you hit Potemkin's armor, the hitbox of the RC will break through it and juggle him, so you get a combo right after.
Oh, but not going to work out on that one. Good backdash on the 2S. Gets a clean jump in. Burst is still available here for Hico. Needs to be careful about how he spends it. MacMen's just a piece by piece gets the burst out of him.
Just controlling neutral so well every single round, walking Hyper back to the corner. But there's the counter hit. This is Hyper's chance to turn it around. And there we go, Pop Buster.
Okay, let's see the chase down here. Hammer stop, went for the jump in afterwards.
All right, oh, whiffs. Oh, I thought that hit for a second, but went ahead and RC to keep himself safe. You have to do it again.
Yeah, second time in a row. 2S to follow up, and he tries to swing. Usually the correct call there is to just try and jump over it. But unfortunately, it does not work out there, and Hico is going to get the first game. And, dude, Wildebeest, 12 months, the homie. Good to see you, dude. Appreciate you a lot for coming through, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for the Prime. We appreciate it, but that is a, you know, for a second, it felt like MacMens really had control of that entire game, but he really wasn't able to close things out. Hyper was able to make the hits matter where they counted, even though when it came to neutral situations, he was kind of on the back pedal for most of that match.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's something we talk about in Strive quite often. His mileage per hit is very important in a game with damage this high. HyperHico swinging for the fences round start. 6K round start is not something you see against Anji. He's making big reads early on in the second game.
And there you see what you were talking about with the fan and starting to use that backwards Mega Fist to jump out of Anji's options after Fusion.
Yeah, just like that, goes for it on reversal here. Most of the first game, he didn't... Oh, nice backdash on the Pop Buster. Most of the first game, he didn't go in for stuff like the backdash, things like that. Maybe he was just trying to gauge out how the offense was going to go from MacMens, some first round is data type of stuff.
Yeah, good backdash there on the slide head, being airborne.
And you can use the 2S just to threaten. Great jump in from MacMens and a backdash. Backdash far slash has been just absolute money from MacMens at every stage of this game.
But so has backwards Mega Fist. And there's the RC to chase! If Potemkin has the meter, you cannot escape with a backdash or a backwards RC. He can just RC forward and do it again.
Yeah, so like he said, I mean, on the screen there, it showed it correctly. That is a guaranteed punish from that distance.
And I love these anti-air 2S Potemkin here.
Yeah, 2S, one of his strongest buttons here, and some of the best reward you can get on a counter hit, too.
Speaking of counter hits, there's the counter hits. Put Potemkin into the corner. Bit of a butterfly OP setup there.
There you go. Very nice whiff punish. Continuing again to space himself in situations just like that where back Mega Fist is not an option.
And you see MacMens is winning a lot of these neutral options, especially in the corner. But like we saw, they're having a hard time capitalizing on these hits. That was a massive counter hit that could have led to a wall break, and MacMens just kind of dropped it.
Boom. Again, of damage continuing to pile up here. The trade does not go in his favor, but he backdashes the slide head, looks for the overhead for the second time, and that is another checkmate situation.
And again, another drop though on the combo. Now maybe MacMens isn't aware of how to land the combo on a super heavyweight like Potemkin. But again, just throwing out these two S's.
Block, okay, great anti-air. Tries to go for the follow-up here. Butterfly is going to be the answer.
Just trying to create a little bit of stagger pressure with that
Never,
TP.
never jumping fan after a blocked Fujin. Oh, he goes through the spin though. Okay, continuing to impress here is MacMens.
And there's the overhead with the RC backwards, which is burst safe. It's always important to put those burst safe routes in too.
And afterwards, rips the tech.
Has to be careful. See, that Mega Fist, Hyper is doing Mega Fist on every single Fujin option. It is really working out in their favor. Already pushing to the other corner here.
Every time, YRC from that close. That is a huge punish there from HyperHico, and a very consistent one too. You need to be really careful about YRC usage against Potemkin, because if you're not willing to be very brave after your YRC, you might as well not use it against Potemkin. And I hope that doesn't sound overly dramatic. If you YRC and he's right on top of you, and you do not pick an option with confidence, he is going to win the situation. You can't trade with him.
No, absolutely. With Potemkin being that close, you are always at a disadvantage, no matter what. That kind of goes with the whole Potemkin matchup, though. You have to be confident in what you're doing.
Of course.
The moment that a Potemkin player can find signs of weakness or put any kind of fear into you, that's pretty much the end of the game. But Hyper doing a great job here, already up 2-0 over MacMens.
Yeah, like you said, MacMens for the most part has felt very in control at almost every single stage. Hiko is just beating him out in the clutch, and in the end, I mean, that's all that matters. All that matters is the result at the end, the 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely, and there's a great gold burst pushing all the way into the corner. Gonna RC to keep this pressure going.
Love the little stagger, gets the throw. Fujin into the OTG. Great back Mega Fist though, continues to answer. Nice backdash.
Tried to slide out for that pop buster. There's the overhead that is unsafe. You had to RC that. Nice counter hit on the 5H.
He's able to get the burst out of him. Needs to be careful about these two S's. Jumps over. Better positioning though.
Doesn't go for a punish there, just decides to hold down back.
Slide head was able to find the knockdown. Nice conversion. Yep, that's guaranteed punish.
Yep, Garuda in the corner. This is not where you want to be. You especially do not want to get counter hit by it, and that is going to be the round there for Hyper.
And that same thing there. MacMens had control of the corner for so long. HyperHico goes for one forward. A Mega Fist gets out of the corner, uses the real estate, and just steals the round back. Absolute robbery from Hiko, and I'm so here for it.
Yeah, MacMens needs to be careful with these Fujin follow-ups because that's Hyper's chance to really get out of all this pressure. That's what we're noticing a lot. There's the block burst into the Potemkin buster. Are we going to see an RC? No, going to hold on to the meter.
No reason to hold on to it there. Same situation. Oh, but he missed his execution, it looked like.
Oh, and there's the jump in. All right, we're seeing a little bit of combo set up here. For the throw, are we going to get some throw loops? No, goes for the fully charged, but doesn't get a combo off of it.
His burst available. Yeah, tries to drift backwards there. On the next hit, he's going to burst for sure, but it looks like there's no gonna be another hit. He gets the 2H into the heat knuckle. Hiko, somehow, if you had just shown me the middle of round one every single game.
Soul. Let's hope that doesn't happen in this matchup here.
I always read the chat. Thank you for the kind words. Let's see, Zignoe said a lot of it's going to come into 6P. Eno 6P, just like that, is an incredible move. So strong for being able to find these knockdowns and just always can find a vortex off of it. All of this pressure is coming straight off of one 6P win, but there's a gold burst.
And a massive counter hit here. Just goes straight into the clean hit DP. But yeah, what this match is really going to be about is can Eno lock down Soul bad guy? You do not want to let Soul get his game plan going with a character as fragile as Eno.
Oh, and got the punish there. It looked like it was a wake-up DP potentially there from Soul, but as you know, if you time your throws well, you can't throw them a lot of time. The clash goes through, but Stroke wins out. The DP pushes him forward. Zignoe, okay, very nice stuff here. Already pressed into the corner.
Creating a little bit of space, giving Zignoe time to get in. There's the overhead into Stroke. We're going to push all the way to the corner with the OTG here. Using the Bandit to get out of the corner in the air. Great stuff there from Zignoe.
PRC made it over, wakes up with a super. Very nice block. I love the JP. Better to JP than to hold it. A small punish, much better than no punish.
Absolutely, and there's a big counter hit here. Gets the blue beat combo.
Ooh, all of that. There's so much extra damage here. He's going to go for the burst in the corner. Super comes through, and yeah, that is way more plus, way more safe than you think. It's one of those things where if you didn't already know it was coming and you weren't preemptively buffering something like that, if you're more than a character length away, just try and take the advantage in neutral that you can, but don't overextend. She can swing so fast.
No, you absolutely have to hold that. But, you know, most people are so used to either blocking that or punishing after the very first hit that they don't know how fast it actually recovers.
Yeah,
so that's a really tricky situation to be in.
Yeah, you very rarely get to see her actually land there, but that was great on Zignoe to recognize himself that he was going to be able to mash on that.
Absolutely, and both players still playing really well here. Zignoe is still doing a great job at converting off of these straight hits.
6B into the knockdown, forces the burst very early. I like that for Zignoe, though. I think it's really, really good to spend your burst early, especially in volatile matchups like this. He had the burst bait, but didn't believe.
And that's going to give Zig a chance to get in here now and turn the tide around.
Flame Clanks out there. Nice block on the bringer, but doesn't get a punish.
Yeah, no, Soul is holding down back. Chemical Love will not hit crouching opponents. And there's the command grab super.
Why is she the best grappler in the game, dude?
I know.
Oh my god.
You forget she has it for 1 second, and then you get scooped.
Yeah, every time, dude. I feel like it's standard stuff to lose one round to Enos for them making you remember she has a command throw.
And there you see it, round start again with a 6P and a 6P right there. Like you said, 6P is a very good tool in this matchup against Soul. Pushing all the way into the corner. Yeah,
Eno is incredibly overloaded when it comes to 6P. Overloaded in the sense that is the tool's worth using. In Stroke and 6P, they're so strong.
And there's the arse. Oh my god, look at the damage just from the wild throw.
That's a great mix up there from Zignoe. Jumps over the HCL, tries to go for the backdash here. Backdash against Eno, not easy. There's a cold burst. Can't find anything off of it though.
Gets the counter hit overhead, spends the meter, wants to get the wall break here. A wall break should kill, doesn't get the Chemical Love though after, but that's okay. Manages to still pull through.
So Zignoe again, bringing it up to 2-0 now. The final game coming up. Zignoe, honestly, we just have to, Zignoe's defense is pretty decent when he's getting knocked down. It's more about finding yourself in positions where you're not having to block, right? I mean, that is the age-old advice when you don't know what advice to give is the, oh, well, if you don't want to block it, just don't set yourself up to block it, right?
For sure. I mean, and of course, when it comes to Eno, the age-old thing is always block crouching and try to react to the overheads. Her overheads are so quick that really, you do have to take the guess in a lot of cases.
Yeah, truly.
One thing you have to remember with Eno, though, is that her overhead options will lead to more damage, so sometimes it'll be worth it just to bank on that blocking overhead and get hit with the low.
Oh, in the end, after the clash, she's going to have to use the burst there. Huge loss for Zignoe in the early game, and there, the 6P can't instant air dash over her. She's a very mobile character that loves to fight in those scramble situations. Whoa!
Just walks into his face saying, press anything, I dare you.
Blocked HCL. We have to see more anti-airs on these hover dashes also. Zignoe's buying so much real estate just on free hover dashes.
And there's a PRC on the throw there. Clean hit DP. It's not going to wall stick, but that's good.
Yeah, honestly, better that it didn't wall stick there. Wigs up with the DP. Huge punish. Maximum meter here for Zignoe.
Oh, tries to go for the side switch, but drops the combo. That's okay, though. Gets the knockdown into note. The overhead. PRC OTG. All right.
Bonks him on the follow-up. Really nice stuff here. Zignoe set point.
And the movement here from Zignoe, too, just doing such a great job with the air FDing. Flying over the gun flame there.
So Xenoame just needs, it's just hasn't found any comfortability in playing from like mid-range situations. Is always trying to force the issue here, but forcing the issue has just not been working out.
Yeah, Zignoe keeps going for those hover dashes. I want to see Xenoame really throw out more of his light buttons, his 5K, his 5E to stuff for forward movement in the air.
OTG tried to space himself out there for the stroke. 5Ps
Wow.
into HCL. What an incredible confirm.
Yeah, and Zignoe.
No. Let's see it. Rocking the red too, I like that.
And again, I actually like the decision here from PeloS to create some distance at round start. Just try and see what Ned is going to do here. And start zoning out with the shurikens here.
I'm loving the spacing on the J2Ks too. He's done a great job so far. He's able to find the command throw.
Yep, and that is an early command throw too. That's going to make not enough damage. Have to think about that, but here we go. Going to get all the way into the corner. Oh, no.
Yeah, you're dead. No, absolutely
That's
not.
it.
Especially not from that distance. Bursting the actual Garuda is generally a very bad idea. You have to be very particular about where you're going to burst it. That just wasn't it. Not from that distance.
Oh, and gets the 6H push all the way into the corner. Ned already feeling comfortable in this matchup.
2H clone. Clone is a very brave tool there, but a very strong one in this matchup. That was amazing to bait the back Mega Fist.
Yeah, with the JD here, bursts on the wall run combo, and it switches sides. Oh God, no! Look at this damage. Isn't able to get the wall break here.
6K flick, you love to see it, and then he gets the 2K. 6K flick is a very strong tool against any character in the cast, honestly. If you are spaced more than a character length away and you can find a 6K, that flick is a devastating frame trap.
Absolutely, but I'm really more focused on that burst on the wall run combo, which changed sides and put Chipp in the corner. I'm gonna have to go home and test that out on my characters too. I wonder if that's just how it works. That was incredibly smart there from Ned to take the corner back with that burst.
Yeah, I see people asking about Potemkin S tier. Potemkin is definitely a top half character, probably not top 5, but he is very strong in this iteration. Is a matchup you need to know. If CO taught me anything, this character is alive and well, and there's a lot of us. There were so many Potemkins at CEO.
A lot of Gold Lewises too.
Yeah,
it was really strange.
It was the character diversity was very diverse, but it was not what I was expecting. There was a lot of Potemkins. Let's see if Ned can continue the charge here. Already up 1-0, PeloS. Not too many adjustments to make here. Honestly, it was just a bad burst in one round that Eddie kind of outplayed him, and that's just going to happen sometimes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in this matchup, you kind of got to play perfect with Chipp.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
Chipp has the tools to do it, though.
Ooh, getting hit by the slide head. Not what you want to see. In danger. Saying starting to lose the meter. Meter's so important. Your lifeblood in this matchup is Chipp.
Yeah, great jump in here from PeloS with a nice burst there from Ned to push him out so he can get out of the corner. Oh my God, I thought that was about to be a counter hit for a second. Really tricky scramble situation.
Oh, with the danger penalty, and he gets the heat knuckle. Are you gonna RC?
No, that's gonna be a wall break.
I said you can RC to prevent the wall break there if you're feeling crazy,
but the positive bonus here is gonna be really nice. Tried to snatch him out of the sky again here, but now we're gonna see a wall break here from PeloS.
Not quite, actually. Goes back to the mid-screen. Reversal again. And blocks the burst straight into the Carl Pop Buster. Oh, man. Really well played from Eddie.
That was tragic. Maybe should have gone for the wall break to get the meter there.
6H pushed him away. 2D punish. Mega Fist actually kind of lucky from PeloS so that Mega Fist was the follow-up. Kind of put him in a better situation.
And I like to use the J2K to try and get in here, but man, Ned is really good with those 5P placements just to get out of the stagger pressure.
Incredible conversion from that distance. He's going to make sure to break the wall, and if this doesn't kill, yeah, positive bonus. You can kind of sit on your laurels. Kara Mega Fist is very strong here, too, to threaten.
Yeah, PeloS actually has to play perfect now. There's the RC to push all the way to the wall, and we do get a wall break.
Okay, we have an RC and a burst though. It's gonna gas straight into the Aegis.
Oh, that was a really ballsy move there from PeloS to go for the Alpha Blade. You can Alpha Blade directly into the Aegis and kill yourself.
It can be really scary there. Not enough damage, taking a second one down, and a lot of that came down to a big read on the Heat Knuckle too. It's just big reads from not enough damage. PeloS just needs to, at this point, it just seems like he needs to get higher damage per touch. Chipp has been a character that was definitely a death by 1,000 cuts I know is the most played out phrase ever for this character, but he's kind of leaned away from that. A lot of his combo routes are much more normalized, even on the super heavyweight characters like Potemkin. So PeloS needs to be finding those hits and fishing in ways to find the higher damaging combos here.
Absolutely, and also needs to be a little more unpredictable and neutral. You're really noticing that Ned's just calling out everything that they're doing here. They're not able to really get anything started. Anytime they're able to get a knockdown or something, Ned just immediately squeezes out.
Continue that. Counter hits, almost always in Potemkin's favor, man, especially in this matchup. And there's another Heat Knuckle, just a huge read on the jump in.
Yeah, jumps right into it for free here. The JD to get a little bit of pressure going, tries to go for a flick.
I really like the flick there. Was going to threaten the armor, but instead goes for that. Back. That's just 6K. You absolutely had to burst.
Yeah, that would have been the end. But I don't know if it was smart to burst with that little health left. A little bit of a hero burst now going into this possibly final round with no burst on deck. That is not where you want to be against Potemkin.
6K round start. Eddie is really feeling himself here. Holy moly.
Oh, and there's the jab on the Alpha Blade. Oh my god, yes. Out of meter.
Went for the 2S anti-air. It's a little too far away. Continuing to apply a good amount of pressure here with the 5K. Oh no.
Oh my god!
HPB on the Alpha Blade.
Alpha Blade is not an actual teleport. Chipp is just invisible. He is still on screen. You can punish with anything.
Dude, MFCR making splashes at CEO.
Absolutely. I mean, this matchup right here is a top 8 caliber magic.
Yes.
But we'll see how MFCR fares against HereticMAGICMAN's pressure here with Xenoame. Both these players kind of want to put you into a bit of a blender here.
Off the trades, they look at the air dash, and that is a great answer. Backdashing very early, representing that the grounded pressure is not going to fly in the DP.
Yeah, remember, DP is always the equalizer in any matchup against a mix-up heavy character. They have to respect the DP or else they're going to explode just like this.
Dude, and MFCR just, holy moly. Honestly, the way this guy stance cancels, how fluid he is with going in and out of stances, if you were watching this game for the first time, you wouldn't expect this character to be a stance character. It's how clean it is.
Oh, and there's the double close slash straight into the throw. And immediately, with the last ride power bomb, tried to go for a second one.
Tried to go again, burst for momentum here. I love the momentum burst from Leo. As they punish, continuing to pressure, DPs on his own plus frames.
Almost blocks the burst, but just patiently waiting and DPing.
Oh man, got the headbutt punish and then sets himself up for a plus frame mix up there, counts to 1 in his head and just lets the flash kick rip. How you DP on, he runs up to their wake up and DPs.
That's what, like I said, DP here is against the character like Xenoame, DP is the equalizer. She has to respect it and has to bait it. So far, we have not seen Heretic bait a DP at all. He's gotten hit by every single one. And if that's the case, MFCR is just going to keep doing it until HereticMAGICMAN forces them to stop.
Yeah, I mean, MAGICMAN usually has good structure to the offense, though. I mean, as far as neutral goes, a lot of it has looked pretty good, especially like that. Gets to cancel into the stroke. But now, like you said, you can tell that Heretic is thinking about the DP there. Tries to delay a little too long. MFCR finds an opening off of it.
Oh, and there's the burst bait, but doesn't pick up with the combo.
Ooh.
All right, there we go. There's some patience there for MAGICMAN, but MFCR just lets it rip again.
Dude, the era for strategic patience is over, he says.
All right, but great corner swap here for MAGICMAN, trying to get, there's another DP.
Was interested to not see BRC on wake up is so smart and really underutilized. I love that, but again, the DP comes through. One more touch.
There's the YRC, tries to go for a forward dash. That is a really difficult situation for Xenoame, where a lot of characters will try to run up throw. Xenoame can't really do that because her forward dash makes her airborne. So that is a perfect situation to respond with DP.
Nice tag, good punish. Anything afterwards. Gives up his own plus frames, wasn't willing to risk it on the DP, and there's the burst out of MFCR.
Yeah, fast RC to keep this pressure going. Double fireball combo here. And thank you, Evil Wenser, for the raid. We appreciate you.
Love you, homie. Stroking to PRC. Oh, what a catch on the backdash. He's starting to read out the defensive options here. HereticMAGICMAN is looking so much better in this round.
Yep, and there we go. Positive bonus. And this is going to close out the round here.
I did not know that. Was that all one combo? I did not know that linked. I thought he was expecting. I thought he didn't RC. That was sick.
On counter hit, that will work.
Nice backdash into the stroke. Tried to steal the turn afterwards. 2K, 2D is the answer. MFCR gets the burst out of him.
Yeah, trying to throw out that 6P preemptively to stuff any air approach here. And there's just lets it rip again. Oh, going for the fancy combos here.
Double JD backdashes the slam.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Knowing that you can backdash the axe kick and get a punish off of that is a really key thing when you're in the corner against Leo.
Oh, blue beat into the super, continues the pressure. The burst is still available for MFCR.
Oh, it doesn't make the burst here and gets put into the corner, and MFCR takes the second game here.
Oh, dude, continuing to apply a great amount of pressure, but that was so much, that was infinitely better from Heretic.
Absolutely, the adjustments are starting to show. That was an incredibly close game. HereticMAGICMAN just needs to kind of clean up their play a little bit, but the game plan is there and it's starting to work. They're finally starting to press their game.
Herikov, what's up, homie? And Zignoe, good to see you. You impressive stuff in that last match.
It was good to see you at CEO, Yurikov. Really nice.
I didn't get to see Yurikov. Was Yurikov at CEO?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see Yurikov at all. What do you mean? Oh, the swap!
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
So we'll see how this matchup goes, if it goes a little bit better here. I think that this is, as far as a just flat matchup is, I think it's a little better here because you don't have to threaten yourself as much with the DP.
Yeah, and Leo struggles against zoners. So this is going to be, of course, Happy Chaos. If I could try and give a quick rundown as fast as possible, this character all relies around his gun. Oh, he wasn't at CEO? I thought I saw him there. This character relies around their gun, okay? His heavy slash button is his gun button. But that button, the gun is decided between two different meters. His gun meter, he has to reload his bullets, and concentration. Concentration goes down no matter what he's doing. So we're going to see how HereticMAGICMAN can manage the concentration if he even gets the chance here, because MFCR with a quick first round.
Go. The next one starting, MFCR just continuing to apply relentless pressure here. Went for the jump in, but that was an easy 5P to answer.
Again, there's the overhead.
And the change of pace from MFCR has been incredible here, recognizing that the matchup is a little bit easier to rush down in. Oh man, what a call out from MFCR and HereticMAGICMAN. The counter pick does not pay off.
No, not at all. MFCR just kind of high reward if it hits. And if it counter hits, good lord.
Yeah, backdash Beyblade. I was going to say backdash Beyblade, generally a really strong one too, but oh, that's a huge counter hit that forces the burst out. And Apotheosis, nice backdash is the first Fujin. Again, showing really good character knowledge.
Yeah, but just the patience here to allow Wafe to fall into the corner. Wafe starting to fight their way out though. The pickup on the backdash with the far slash here.
Try to go for the Fujin cancel. It does not work out. Looks for the jump over. Big punish here for Wafe. Apotheosis looks like he's going to hold on to the burst here.
Yeah, some butterfly Oki into the corner. Trying to bait out a burst, it looked like there, but gets tossed into the corner. PRC.
I love the nothing. PRC nothing.
Possibly looking for a jump there.
Oh, and at this point, we're just looking for Chipp, but has cornered himself now.
Oh, tried to bait the burst a little too hard, and finally it comes out.
2H,
and that's what we're talking about. Spinning through those really big H buttons is such a great option for Anji. Possibly one of the best options he can use spin in.
Oh, that NFR H continuing to apply so much pressure here. Apotheosis losing control a little bit in this game, but now back to neutral. Time to stabilize.
Still just no blood at all here. Starting to build it up though. Clone builds up about a full bar.
Fukio is answered. I like that from Wafe, not scared to just hang out and react to the Fukio.
Yeah, it's going to make Apotheosis think about how they're using Fukio now.
Oh, and that is crucial. You have to know, if Anji does butterfly 5D, generally you can swing out. If he does butterfly RC 5D, you have to hold the first mix-up. The first layer is guaranteed. With the slowdown and with the tap 5D, it's just a mix-up that you have to deal with. You can spend a meter to break out of it potentially with like a YRC. You can burst it. But if you're not willing to invest a game mechanic resource, you have to hold that first layer.
Yeah, but Apotheosis might not have been aware of that. Anji's still a pretty rare character to see, so matchup knowledge might not be there.
Oh, what a dash through and then the block afterwards.
Yeah, but that's going to go ahead and put Apotheosis in level 2 blood right at the start here. Trying to use that JD to stagger their air.
Oh, but yeah, the 2S gets dashed through, gets for the throw, moves into mid-screen actually, and what a shimmy.
Damn, we're playing Street Fighter out here now. Again with the butterfly Oki. And Wafe just feeling so confident in this matchup, controlling it.
Fujin no cancel, that is, if that's not the sign of a confident Anji, I don't know what it is.
Now having to weather this from here again, spinning forward, going for the low option. There's the close slash to take the round. Wafe in full control of this game so far in neutral.
Apotheosis has to do a better job here. Roundstar DP again is whiff punished there with the Fujin whiff into the low.
Not able to pick up there. Nagoriyuki a little too heavy. I like the backdash though from Apotheosis, but a big counter hit on the 6H.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things here from Wafe is he's starting to mix in things that aren't real, and that is really the knowledge check. He has done Fujin no follow-up twice, and Apotheosis has just watched him.
Yeah, that's what happens when you aren't sure how to punish Anji in this matchup, and we're going to get a wall break here with the super. Going to get an Oki situation, run up again with the shimmy.
Put him on skates though with the Fukio forward, Fukio back. Oh, parry with the, dude, the parry on the clone.
That was kind of godlike.
Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous to be honest with you. Oh man, the clone gets answered straight away.
Yeah, Wafe, and like, since the last time we even saw Wafe, Wafe is playing so clean, cleaning up a lot of those gaps in their gameplay we saw from the last tournament.
Yeah, and I think the most impressive thing to that is there were not many gaps for Wafe last time we saw them.
But the ones that were there, especially just the no fear. Whenever you see Fukio forward, Wafe is just 2P.
2P every time.
2P, not going to hold any of it.
Round start 2D though from Apotheosis. Tried to go for the delay. It does not work out. And what a deep run. Wafe was trying to read the backdash.
And there's the super. And you saw on that second one, went for a run-in again. Instead of going for a throw this time, went for close slash and caught Apotheosis trying to tech the throw. And another shimmy, and we are on set point here for Wafe.
Apotheosis, finally the round start DP works out for him. A lot of this time, it's just been not getting him any net profit. I would consider a burst here to keep corner.
Unfortunately, they dropped the combo at the end there. Wasn't able to get the wall break, but at least they have the corner positioning. Had to burst there to keep Wafe in the corner.
Yeah, definitely the right call. 2S, 5H. And you apply that backdash is good on the Fujin, but losing real estate a little bit at a time. A great side switch.
And this is going to break the, oh my goodness, almost picked up with the 2K Nagoriyuki, just a little heavy. That would have been a wall break. Again, look at the blood. The blood is so, uh-oh.
Hold.
Okay,
yeah, we're back.
We're all right.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, mash that P, let them know.
I'm glad that that is like the universal sign of I'm good.
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
2S, nice backdash again.
All right, Apotheosis starting to make good adjustments here against spin. There's the bite to take the round. Apotheosis staying alive here.
And finding that first bite is crucial. As we always say, if you're not repping all of your options and you're not threatening your offense enough, finally having the command throw as a threat has not seemed to scare Wafe at all. He continues to apply the same amount of pressure here.
Yeah, spinning right into the Beyblade and punishing it with the throw. But look at this Fukio pressure. There's the 2H. Doesn't bait out the burst, unfortunately. Again, look at that. Able to punish with the spin through Nagoriyuki's long buttons. This might be Anji's best matchup when it comes to spinning.
Try to go for the backdash there. Good answer still from Apotheosis. Doesn't cancel the 6H. Instead, just gonna chill.
Yeah, sitting in level 3 blood. Can't exactly do much. You don't want to approach.
Overhead. Continuing to ring true. I don't think Apotheosis has been able to find the block on it yet. There's the throw for the punish. One more mix up to go. And there, same thing. You have to hold the first layer.
Yeah, bursting out of it and so close to popping blood and gets hit by the DP here from Anji, the rising attack. Swords. So we'll see what Vinny does here. Vinny, a very strong Xenoame player.
Yeah, playing out of our hometown up here of Tampa. Like that little micro dash forward. Jakey continuing to apply a great amount of pressure here. Look at the risk gauge already for Vinny, but Vinny on the offense now.
And there, immediately the early kill of Eddie, knowing that after the first hit of Pierce, you can press your fastest button and knock Eddie out.
Got the throw with the OTG, continuing that pressure here. Max meter PRCs, but gets answered straight away.
And look at this, there's the recall. Again, like we said, opposed, blocking that sword there, great stuff.
2P counter hit, fights out of pressure for the second time. Invite Hell, dude, the PRC after Invite Hell is so strong.
Yeah, but Jakey is just weathering the pressure.
What a tech from both players here. The problem, though, is Vinny is running out of life for these trades here. Jakey's getting the better of almost all these trades, and just like that, the JP to stop the jump. That was 1 round?
Yeah.
Felt like a lifetime.
That was the longest strive round I've ever seen. And of course, when Zato has his back against the wall and is blocking, the character's not working out, and these far-reaching swords are able to just kill Eddie the moment he pops up. Jakey is doing such a good job at maintaining at that distance where his far slash just hits Eddie at the tip, and when he notices Eddie's dead, that's when he rushes in.
Oh, and the counter hit to follow up, and that's just sometimes how the round goes here. Jakey did an incredible job setting the pace at every single stage there. Vinny, I mean, the problem is that Zato no Eddie is arguably the worst possible situation you can get yourself into in this game. And Ramlethal is unbelievable at breaking Eddie. I think the only thing that stands up is Happy Chaos no gun is pretty bad too.
Oh yes. But I would argue that
Zato no Eddie
is probably the worst character in the game.
The worst character in the game. Yeah, absolutely.
But that's just the way Zato is. Eddie is what makes that character. Without Eddie, you are suffering.
Yeah, and I mean, Vinny's doing a great job of unsummoning in a lot of places here, but not applying enough. I think he needs to get a little bit closer when he's pressuring with Eddie. I think getting a little closer is a little riskier because you could threaten yourself more with being too close to Ram and being able to get hit yourself, but he's not close enough to threaten protecting his Eddie, and that's letting Jakey get these opportunities to swing on it.
Yeah, absolutely, and of course, Vinny keeps summoning Eddie right in front of him. A lot of the times you'll see Zato players use Drunkard Shade to push Eddie behind the opponent. That might work out a little more in Vinny's favor because when he summons Eddie right in front of him, Jakey's just throwing out that R slash to immediately stuff him.
Oh, that was a great structure of the block string there. Got all of his Eddie gauge back off of it, but now this is Jakey starting to apply a little bit of pressure, but the backdash kind of gets him out of trouble.
And Eddie's dead here. This is where Jakey's going to move in.
Going to jump in, continuing this pressure here. Oh, YRC. And gets a summon off of it. The drills connect, and now, no, pushes him a little too far. The invite hill did not connect.
Yeah, and you notice there that Vinny G canceled Pierce straight into drill because he knows that Jakey is throwing out 2P to stuff the next hit of Pierce.
The jump in, he's gonna go for the burst here. Frog comes through, has the lockdown, unsummons though, and yeah, just one on the chin for it.
All right, there's Pierce. Second hit doesn't hit. Sword's gonna hit, but it won't do any damage. Oh, tries to go for the fast RC.
There's a nice block on the attempt at the cross up though as that went through. Pierce got the hit. Drunkard to push him all the way across, and now to the corner here. He's gonna invest the sword and try and close the round.
Yeah, has to keep that pressure. Great block on the 5D and jumps over the command grab. JakeyTheSnakey playing so well right now.
Okay, 6B answer. Too far away there. Try to go for the far slash. Doesn't work out, opposing the Drunkard. Now party time once again.
Oh, but the frog jumps over and Eddie is gone now. And here we go, Rekka series pushed into the corner. Jumping heavy slash.
Able to jump out there, but the JP, the classic Guilty Gear combo into super.
Oh my god, look at all that damage off of a JP spam combo.
YRC into far slash. Great answer to Eddie getting summoned. Vinny kind of running out of time here.
There we go, trying to sandwich, but Jakey is willing to just hold down back and let Frog whiff over him.
Into S. Yeah, no reason to swing from that distance. I mean, Jakey feels no pressure to not swing there. He's up around, he has burst, has meter. Jakey's going to push far slash in that situation every single time. That's just unfortunate for Vinny. Just a little bit of a spacing issue, but I mean, against Ram,
is able to formulate a game plan here, try and figure out how they're going to approach JakeyTheSnakey, how they're going to keep Eddie alive, keep Eddie safe, because that's really been, you know, how this match has been going. JakeyTheSnakey has been doing such an incredible job at just stuffing Eddie the moment Eddie comes out.
Yeah. That and like, some of it has been mistimed unsummons from Vinny too. Vinny's been putting himself in situations to actually make him block Pierce and get the advantage, but missing unsummoned, unsummoning a little late. The two pieces are just coming through for Jakey.
Here we go, Vinny G playing that patience at the start again. Early burst here. It's kind of a good early burst to maintain momentum and allow Vinny G to build burst back up before the end of this game.
Oh, got the clean hit. Tried to go for the jump over. Nice
that
block
was,
on the cross up low.
Yeah, that was a very sneaky reset there from Jakey. And again, Eddie just getting stuffed out. Jakey is ready for it at all times.
And got the throw on the BRC forward as well. Continues to pressure, but a nice backdash there from Vinny.
Trying to go for a side switch mix up here. Picks up with the frog.
2H though on the attempt at the chase down.
Yeah, trying to use that invite hell to lock down Jakey while Eddie comes back. All right, Eddie is gone here. Oh, it's a little bit of a mix-up there.
The defense looking so strong from Jakey. YRC breaks Eddie. Huge advantage now. Has to press it as far as he can, but no. Eddie's already back in. There's another burst.
Yep, that's 2 bursts in the very first round. That is where the early burst worked out in Vinny's favor. Now Vinny is starting to come alive here. Definitely playing this matchup a lot more patient and a lot more calculated.
Yeah, but honestly, just the highlight to me so far has been the defense from both players has been incredible here. Nice unsummon, but yeah, an unsafe summon from that distance gets clubbed immediately by the far slash.
Yeah, there's the frog to stop Jakey from jumping out. The 5D is going to work. Fortunately, Eddie was gone, not able to continue the combo.
2S trying really hard to bait the burst there.
Yeah, Vinny really likes to try and bait the burst really, really hard. And sometimes it doesn't work out in their favor. We've talked about that before. Sometimes you just kind of got to go for it.
2P invite hell. Doesn't get anything afterwards. Another clean open up. 5D taps it. Still not dead.
But Vinny G with the trade here. Vinny G able to finally put a point on the board. And that was an incredible turnaround. Playing that matchup way more patiently. Picking the places to summon Eddie. And I think Eddie only got killed maybe 2 times in that game.
Yeah, I mean, and one was on a very ballsy summon, I'll say, and the other one was on a YRC. The YRC ones, it's pretty hard to control that for yourself, so no fault to Vinny on that one.
No, YRC probably most useful against Zato. There's nothing really Eddie can do about it. If Eddie is out and you decide to YRC, that's it.
So we'll see. I mean, he's got 1 game on the board. I mean, listen, if you get 1, you can get 3.
Absolutely,
if Vinny can press it all the way back here. It needs to continue to ride the wave. The momentum has to keep up.
We have seen reverse 3-0s plenty of times in Guilty Gear Strive. It is not unheard of.
2S invite hell. Love the unsummon during all of that.
And using the frog, there's the pickup. And this is looking like the Vinny G we normally see.
Yeah, and a lot of this is just Jakey's not been able to find the same opportunities here. That's a good attempt at the far slash. 5K afterwards, but Vinny continues to just use that backdash to great effect. Never in the threat zone.
Yeah, and I like that using frog to shut down the jumping options here from Jakey.
Ooh, but strike throw. This is where we saw Jakey so successful earlier in the set.
Using that JD to get out of the corner here and just clipping with raw frog. Oh no. I don't think we're gonna see a burst here. Nope. Tried to bait out the burst a little too hard. But it finally comes out. I like that. You know Zato is already in the corner. Just throw the sword, kill Eddie, and lock him down.
Eddie's back now for the high sword. Yeah, 2H. Oppose saves everything.
Beautiful oppose there.
He literally, Jobber literally is golf clapping over that. Oh my god. One run up throw is able to get through Eddie. Again with the throw.
Yeah, and this is where Ram's strike throw game gets really scary when you have these swords in the corner.
Now with all this meter, yeah, say goodbye to the rest of your life, dude.
Yep, and again, JakeyTheSnakey with a perfect, going to checkpoint here.
Said he got to do a better job on this one. Can't let that offense get started. Jakey gets that counter hit in that first knockdown.
Okay, there's the 6P, try and get some pressure started. There's the sandwich with Eddie. Are we gonna see a 5D? There it is.
Of course, I mean, 5D is, like we've said before, I mean, Zato's have incredible layers of mix-ups planned, but we gotta block 5D first before we get to see the
Of course.
Invite Hell, just trying to buy time here as the Eddie gauge continues to grow back up. Jakey, yeah, I like the attempt.
And there's a gold burst from Vinny G. 100 meter with Eddie in the corner.
A gold burst in return here. Jakey, I would love to see a super in neutral to try and break this out, but no 2S counter hit in the frog. That'll do it. And we have an even game.
Yep, Vinny G really able to turn this around. Jakey's got to make the adjustments now on their back heel.
From Jakey, honestly, Jakey's getting pressured in a lot of situations with 50 meter. I wouldn't mind seeing a wake up super from Jakey. Jakey hasn't represented a, for lack of a better word, kind of crazy reversal option. Hasn't done anything to really make Vinny think about him mashing on him. I would love to see Jakey on the first opportunity go for a big reversal, just at least to set the tone. I mean, it might be a little too late, so I might be thinking a little too optimistically, but I don't know. We've got to show him he has to think about that.
Well, you know, sometimes saving your wake up super for late in the game like this is a pretty good option. We're gonna have to see what happens here. But Vinny G, every single time, giving Jakey the early lead. Oh my God,
dude! Applying so much pressure here. Gets the throw. The sword is picked back up all the way to the corner. There's the super.
Is that gonna kill? No. Not quite. Sword Super doesn't do a whole lot of damage compared to her other one. But mashing with 2B out of the dust.
All right, I love that from Vinny. Might as well go for it.
Yep, gonna have to hold on to your burst though. It's not worth spending. Don't be a hero.
Fucking invite help. Pierce canceled into drill.
And there we go with the command grab. Gonna fill back up that Eddie gauge.
And gold burst, getting the gold burst out of Jakey for that situation is a big win for Vinny on a round that was pretty much over.
Yeah, and now Vinny G has burst going into the second round here. And shoutouts to Donnie Tsunami for subscribing. We love you, Donnie.
I love you, buddy. For the burst, tries to summon. What a sword though from max distance. Vinny's in so much trouble here. 50 meters still available. Hasn't even had to use it. Next touch will kill.
And there's the throw into the corner here. And now this is what we have to look out for. Jakey has 50 meter. We have to look and see if Wake Up Super might be an option.
Yeah,
no,
from there you have to just block the Pierce. Post came through, lands. YRC, love the spending of the meter still.
Oh, the block there from Vinny G on the instant low. Great backdash too. Opposed. Picking up with the frog. And we are at final round here.
Dude, a lot of it comes down to just this. Round start's going to mean a lot here, and Jakey takes the advantage, but backs up, and Vinny immediately pokes a 2S, but now with no Eddie. Oh, Jakey's got a great opportunity here. No, it's stolen away.
What a crazy pickup with the 2K there, too. There's the burst. Jakey still trying to fight back here, gets the knockdown.
JD really, really smart there. Backdash on the throw, wasn't quite enough. Pierce after the side switch, there's the 5D, it's just unblockable.
Yep, we're gonna see the sword. More pressure here, wake up with the drill. Invite Hell baits out the YRC, and that's going to be it. Vinny G takes it over JakeyTheSnakey.
Oh, dude, and so he just switched to hitbox. He might be on hitbox right now, and he is like week 1 hitbox player if he is.
And of course, on the other side, Mike Saftig, one of the top Soul players.
Yeah, incredibly well online, just at every single stage. Like, continues to impress. I mention all the time, has a pocket Millia too that it's very strong with as well.
Oh my God, the blue beat combo here, and already dead. Chipp, lowest health in the game, just absolutely explodes. And the patience here for Mike, just to see what Marvelo wants to do there.
Gamma Blade is so brave against Soul. I mean, if this guy picks up Bar Slash and just makes the right guess, you can end your whole life on that. Marvelo look for the run-up throw.
Tries to go for the low option after the fast RC. There's the IED over the Gunflame, trying to bait out the burst there, but gets the throw.
Oh, Goldberg whiffs, but still is able to wake up the 5K. Nice punish there, but the PRC forward. Marvelo's not letting up here. He just not coming up for air.
Yeah, that pickup with the JH was beautiful, picture perfect. And there's the punish on the air bringer.
Didn't go for the follow-up there on the Rekka. Hold on to the burst, but hold on to it for too long. And Mike was so prepared for that block for an eternity.
Yeah, he said, I'm giving it up. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to wait to see what you do. And that worked out so well in their favor at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, that was just it was an impressive amount of time to, it's not the most impressive burst bait I've ever seen, but the amount of time he committed to waiting for the bait was kind of serious.
It looked like he was content to just let the combo fall too.
Yeah, I just was not interested in the slightest at the rest of that combo.
No. But here we go, straight into the next one.
Yeah, first game in favor of Mike. Marvelo presses the advantage, gets the counter hit, baits the late burst there on the safe jump.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to punish the gold burst though. Great 6P for Mike. Here we go, pushing all the way to the corner, but the burst changes sides.
Ooh, still able to use Revolver to get out of the corner. Alpha Blade into the PRC forward. What a block on J2K.
Oh, the 5H just a little too far to hit, but here we go. RC gonna go for a dust loop combo here. Just goes for the close slash to hold the corner. I like that option from Mike. Keep that pressure up in the corner, go for one more little mix, squeeze out an extra little bit of damage there.
5K gets the cross up afterwards. Delays with the Rekkas, but again does not follow up. There's been a couple situations where Marvelo has found that hit, but hasn't had the confidence to go through with it.
And Marvelo is going a lot for these IED JDs, trying to fish for these big counter hits. The triple jump here, picks up with the close slash.
Yeah, is able to use his RC to go forward. Needs to find one more hit, gets the throw, and that is enough. I was halfway expecting wild throw. I was about to see him
get donked.
Oh, dude, need him over. That is okay. Still looking very good here. Mike Saftig is taking names, man. He's just writing Marvelo over and over again. It's just one name.
In his death note. He's just writing it right in his death note, buddy.
Oh, dude, he's taking name. That's tough.
It be like that. They don't think it be like it is, but it do.
So, can Mike continue? I see you squinting at me.
We got
can Mike continue to apply that good pressure and win out these neutral situations where Marvelo can get some more challenges like that?
Yeah, just holding back, trying to bait out the burst. It didn't come though. Anti-air 5K. What a pickup here from Mike with the run cancel.
That was an incredible amount of damage to get off of that particular confirm, and that is the rest of your life bar.
Yeah, Marvelo goes for the hero burst.
Yeah, he's going to try and fight this one out. Nice backdash on the 6S. Loving the attempt at the lows. But Mike's defense is holding true. 5K. It's 3 frames. Why wouldn't you?
Absolutely. And the DP, Marvelo believed. He thought he was the anime protagonist, but it did not work out.
I mean, built most of his burst back, though, so he should be in okay shape for this one, but not off a starter like that.
No, and straight into the clean hit DP for the Ender, too.
Yeah.
One more.
Dude, Soul is killing him so fast, he's not even going to get access to that last burst.
Uh-oh, we're about to be a Sajam clip right now. No, it doesn't wall stick.
Oh, he's going to burst there just for the pressure, looking for the 6Ps. I love the attempt at the check, but that is an easy punish for Marvelo.
Great stagger pressure here. More Alpha Blades.
Oh, he had a very particular idea in mind, and Mike said, enough of the games, enough of the funny stuff.
Key player right at the start, you know?
Very true. As the mask goes on, this is unfitting music, but I'm a fan. Let's see how Jram is able to take it down here. 2S to start. MFCR already on skates, has to burst.
Yeah, you want to stay alive there, not get thrown into the corner. Oh man, that 2S 5H. Run through, we're going to get the side, another side switch, but bursting to push MFCR there into the corner.
Love the delay Beyblade. PRC close slash, of course you would.
Yeah, close slash is a ignorant anti-air from Nagoriyuki, so powerful.
Oh, overhead falls through, not enough to kill. Continuing though. OTG 5P, what an answer!
This man has no fear. Already said, no, you're not doing that to me.
I love the answer from Jram. So far, I'm a fan here. Is able to get the Beyblade, continuing to apply great pressure on MFCR. Yeah, the DP finally going to come through. Look at the blood gauge, though. Jram kind of in trouble on that front.
Yeah, but the one good thing about this matchup is that Leo can't zone out Nago. Leo wants to go in, and Nago wants you to come in. Yeah, so that works out in their favor here.
Oh, and is able to get the throw. I was talking about how hot MFCR was looking, but yo, this Jram, that was an incredible first game. Came out with all the momentum, had all the right things, and honestly, it was just about the structure of offense, finding one hit, turning it into a round. And that is what you have to do with Nagoriyuki. Every single touch that you get with Nagoriyuki needs to be threatening the rest of the game.
Absolutely. He's the one-shot character for a reason, right?
Yes.
But we'll see if MFCR can make those adjustments. You know, he kind of just got ran over by Jram there. Jram had great offense, great defense, just able to react and convert perfectly in these situations.
Close slash, trying to bait the burst out. MFCR is going to hold on to it.
And then grabs him out of his tick throw.
2D, 6H afterwards. We just Fukio forward nothing.
And the patience, the held down back for so long. He wanted that DP to come out.
Dude, Jram is looking so strong here. Round start DP is pulling out all the tricks one at a time. And after the Fukio forward, that is a wall break already. What happened to his health bar?
All of Jram's shots are landing perfectly here. Look at that throw for the cross-up.
He's gonna go for the burst here. Max meter. Yeah, there's one RC. 5D answered with a DP.
Yeah, holding down back. Immediately saw that yellow flash. There's the unstance throw.
Same side. Got the knockdown. Tried to go for the cross-up this time. Secondary cross-up. Wakes up with the super. That's certainly gonna hit.
Yep, wrap it up. Put him in a body bag.
Oh, man. And I think the most interesting thing to that is that he woke up into not a run-through with, not a cross-up on the run-through, a normal dash back turn he threw. That is like an unbelievable amount of bravery. When Leo's in back turn, I feel like he has like, let's say he has 10 options, 8 of them beat that throw. Like that was an incredible amount of confidence from Jram.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Jram knows this matchup pretty well.
Dude, I'm just...
And you are right, Strive is only 6 months old. It ain't going anywhere. There's so much room for players to grow and improve in this game. It's only uphill from here.
I'll hit you with that in a second. 6P, one for the Beyblade. Has to block it for the 6K, 5K. Good tech on the tick throw.
And Jram just is playing such a monolith of a Nago, not really moving a whole lot, but just landing hits where they count. But MFCR finally getting some damage in here. Yeah,
I wasn't able to get the wall break on that one. Beyblade comes through, DP answers straight away. MFCR looking infinitely more confident in this one.
And there's the 5K 6H. Had to RC on that block DP. Again, that back turn P, such an underrated button from Leo. It does so much work in so many different situations. An incredible anti-air too.
Oh, one for the 2K round start. What a whiff punish. MFCR, again though, in control. And a lot of this is MFCR has just stopped trying to, it was honestly like a moth to a lantern in the first couple games here. MFCR is not allowing, not trying to too overly enforce the pace here, but the BRC backwards, he whiffed.
Oh no, but MFCR wasn't holding the tech forward, and that pays. He pays for it.
Oh no, that is crucial potential final round.
Round start DP here, going a little crazy as the Fukio forward into the bite. It's party time.
Absolutely, clone immediately afterwards, plus whatever. 2K run through, got the overhead. Oh, MFCR still looking really good in this. Has super to break the wall too.
Yep, there it is, blasting through it. He's gonna get some Oki off this too. We gonna see a run through? We do.
Absolutely, delayed run through so strong. Block the overhead, waits for the delay.
And my RC versus your RC. Oh, just gives him the toe tap.
Expect a burst here soon from MFCR. If he gets connected on one more time, you have to know the burst is coming, but what can Jram do about it? Or is he even going to get the opportunity here?
He's in back turn. He's going to parry the super.
That's an easy parry. Absolutely.
He does,
but he doesn't get anything.
He was too far away to get him with any kind of hit.
5K counter hit, went for the Beyblade cross, looking for one more touch. Jram is looking for Chipp, and the Beyblade is enough.
I think what MFCR wanted there with the parry was he was expecting the follow-up. When Leo was close enough with the parry, he automatically goes into a follow-up, but because he was too far away...
For sure.
Oh yeah,
it is how you establish your own pressure. It is how you stifle other pressure, and just like that, in footsies, lands it once, and it is absolutely immediately party time here for Giovanna.
Yep, and I like the little shimmy into the close slash there, or the far slash, excuse me.
Dashed up with the DP. What a PRC. I love the attempt, but Vinny was aware.
Yeah, there's the unsummoned throwing the frog full screen. And again, like you said, the two-dog putting in work with a nice little air combo to close out the round here from Halarith.
Yeah, really liking everything so far from Halarith. A lot of it is just, it comes down to staying out of that threat territory from Zato until it's your turn. Got the instant air dash over. Unfortunately, the throw comes through, but still a good look from Halarith as Vinny continues to apply pressure, but corners himself now.
Yeah, gets hit by the counter hit 5H. The YRC is blocked. What that dog doing? We're gonna go straight through the wall here.
All right, let's see. Dashed up twice, went for the close slash, just trying to bait the burst out. It looked like Vinny not gonna oblige.
Yeah, but here we go. Eddie into the corner, trying to get the wall break, but a burst there from Halarith.
Oh, and the bait immediately baits out, and that is such a tough situation there for Vinny. Vinny has to commit to 6P or to blocking, and 6P sometimes doesn't hit it, and if you block, she's plus.
Yeah,
so there's just no good situation there.
I believe she's +4.
Yeah, plus enough to go close slash, and she absolutely eats your lunch.
She's plus enough to kill you.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's just a tough one. That's another one of those situations where it really sucks to hear it, but just try not to be under her when she has 50 meters. Like, as Zato, preemptive frog to try and stop the instant air dash, approach her yourself to potentially apply pressure to not let her jump. If she gets over you with that 50 meter, you're going to have to hold that situation.
Yeah, I believe Gio is an incredibly slept-on character. She is so strong.
Might be top 5, honestly. She's so really, really good.
All right, but there's the push to the corner, but messes up his media and gets thrown for his troubles. All right, here we go. Throw loops going on. No, doesn't go for a third one. That's going to be key to this matchup. Giovanna can end her strings with one of 3 specials. 2 of those can be stuffed out. One of them is plus on block. That is incredibly important to note in any matchup with her.
I love the attempt at 6P there, was trying to stop after the frog. Jumps over, and the timing on the dash gets him straight over the 6P attempt from Vinny. Vinny's in trouble here.
Just trying to 2P out, but the DP pushes him back into the corner here. And they're punishing
Same thing.
Pierce with the dive kick super.
There's just nothing Vinny can do about that one. Unfortunately, just kind of ran out of options. Went for the Pierce. Howard already in the air. Of course, the super comes through. Back to the same side and is getting rewarded heavily for it. The burst comes out, pushes him full screen. Vinny doesn't mind that too much, though.
Yeah, no, that was a pretty great burst there from Halarith, though. Knowing to burst the right opportunity to not get pushed too far into the corner by Zato.
That's a full combo.
Yeah, goes for the BRC option low, breaks the wall with 6H. That's Zato's best option to break the wall.
Yeah, and the invite held to cap off the perfect here. 1 round apiece. Halarith still in the lead, though. If Halarith gets this round, Vinny is in such a tough spot.
But we've seen Vinny come back from a losing situation before. Vinny incredibly adept at adapting, and look at that side switch combo. We're going to use the sword to break the wall and get little Eddie back.
Yeah, that's going to be summoned into Pierce. Lost the 1 hit of Pierce, the secondary cancel. Love the little, dude, the little shimmy from Eddie to reposition him so more drills come out.
Oh, I love the PRC backwards to keep himself safe there.
Block on the cross up 2D, not enough. Plus again. Dude, 5K 2D has been the answer here so far from Howard. He's going to force the burst, but there's breaking the law.
Vinny is just such a god at using breaking all. That's what the G stands for. Vinny the god.
Oh my god. Incredible stuff there from Vinny, being able to utilize what is definitely an underutilized tool in Zato's kit, just because it's so committal. But I mean, when you're right, you're right.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about breaking the law is Eddie will keep doing whatever he's doing above you. So in those kind of situations, you saw that the burst killed Eddie, but he was already underground. And if in this situation that Halarith decided not to burst, Eddie would have kept the block string going for him to come back out and keep it going too.
It's very particular to get safe breaking the laws off, but when it works, boy, it works.
And it makes for some of the most exciting plays in Guilty Gear Strive.
Dash up 5K. Press to the corner. I love the dash underneath, knowing he's going to go under Eddie, but oh, a grip of damage on this one. Vinny, like you said, very strong at adapting mid-game here.
There we go, using that 2P stagger pressure into 2S.
Oh my god, got the air throw. Just needs to look for Chipp now, and there's the drill to answer.
Yeah, if you got an FD against little Eddie, he will chip you out. Just throwing out a pose immediately around start. Vinny is starting to feel himself. There's breaking the wall yet again to bait the first.
Full Eddie gauge off of this. 2S, like the backdash, 6P, that's what he was going for. Okay, so Howard is showing that he does have answers to the full screen Eddie. Not mattering too much here. Look at the health bar differential. Vinny needs to find one more touch.
All right, there's the 6P. All right, 6Ping the frog. We're starting to see these adjustments work out, but is it too late?
I definitely don't think it's too late here. I think that Howard is just starting to dial up some of these answers. I mean, a lot of it was just 6Ping the frog is a very scary notion. But, I mean, if Halarith is feeling committed to it and is feeling confident in doing it, there's just no problem with being able to do it. Breaking the Eddie, a lot of it is going to come down to navigating across the screen once you break Eddie. Halarith is doing a great job with actually destroying Zato's little partner there. But getting to Vinny afterwards is so difficult. Vinny is usually buffering a backdash and just standing perfectly still afterwards. There's not a lot you can do to answer that.
No, and Vinny also, we've seen time and time again, incredibly adept at using Zato without little Eddie too. And there's the burst to maintain the corner. Don't let that momentum swing into Halarith's favor.
Good follow up, goes for the double dash here, close slash, continues the damage straight into the super. Not enough to kill, but a great situation.
So we're gonna get a nice little OP point right here. Goes for the dash up into flip kick for the cross up. That was really impressive, but great block from Vinny G.
Double overhead is dealt with, able to get the punish here. That is the maximum damage there with no Eddie off of that situation.
And next interaction is going to decide this. And there it is, the falling button, taking the first round. Vinny G at set point now.
That far slash drunkard, 2D answers. Duke invite hell. It's been a nuisance.
Yeah, and little Eddie just comes back so quickly. It feels like he's not gone for very long.
Tried to mash there to hit the Eddie. Again, tried to mash to try and hit the Eddie. Is looking for all these opportunities, but they're not quite finding them. There's the command throw maximum gauge. Vinny, one more interaction.
Yep, just needs the mix up. There's the frog, goes for the triple overhead, but the press from Halarith here. Here's the throw, not going down without a fight.
5D, got the RC, missed the opportunity. The combo drops.
And now, tries to go. Oh my god, this is a bit of a scrambly situation here, but there's the drunkard shade as Vinny is gonna take it.
Yeah, I mean, Vinny, I think that Mike might be a bad player matchup for Jram because Mike will do that. He loves to back off. He loves to play it slow and solid. He will go for those, like the attempts right there, like you see with the 6S, but a lot of the time, Mike is content to play it low and slow, and I think that Jram, I haven't seen Jram play against that style yet, so it's going to be a learning experience for sure.
No, but Jram is also a very, like I called him, a monolith of a Nago. He is very much a stand my ground, not the kind that, he's not a crazy Nago.
Agreed, yeah. There's definitely footsies and bite Nagos, and he is definitely not a biter.
No, he is a footsies boy.
Didn't get the vortex, but still gets the run-up throw. Mike, 5D, charges up.
Using Fafnir here to break the wall.
Backdash. Oh, 2S is able to catch the backdash actually with VRC.
Yep, we're at level 3 blood. What a ballsy Beyblade. If that did not hit, Jram would have absolutely popped after that.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, see these footsies. But a great whip punish.
I was going to say, that is what makes me feel like it's tough for Jram versus Mike. Mike is content to play this game in this way for 99 straight seconds here. And we haven't seen Jram be able to, when Mike is not approaching like this with instant air dashes, we haven't seen Jram do anything to stop it yet, but that is an amazing throw.
Yeah, throwing him out of the startup of the 6S. That is something you rarely ever see. But Mike's going to go ahead and get the dust loop. Clean hit DP to break the wall.
Oh, and then 6H, the confidence. I mean, Jram is swinging at 99 seconds often there, so I think that's a really informed, good read from Mike.
Yeah, and 6H, I mean, 6H is a great tool for Soul. If you get a counter hit, that's going to hurt.
Double 6P, really smart from Jay. Run up throw, he takes the long one. He said, oh, Kai's not the only one that can do it.
And here we go, starting to zone out with Gunflame. You notice Jram is a very grounded Nago, and I think Mike is starting to realize that, which is why he's backing out and throwing out these gun flames.
Oh, love that from Jram. Continuing to pressure here, 50 meter. Fast RC. Nice block, though. Oh my
God. It baits
God.
out the burst as well. Clean hit DP.
Went for Revolver just to close the gap here. Looking for the far slash. Jram poking out, though. 50 meter available. Expect a Beyblade soon when he has room. There's just no reason not to. 2H instead.
Thank God he didn't press a button there. A counter hit would have been death. Oh my God. Fast RC into the wild throw to take the game there.
That's like the most forbidden soul tech, because you see the H and you're like, you're not clever. It's an overhead, and then all of a sudden you're getting pulled over his shoulder and you're like, wait, hold on. He says it's just a prank.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
I'm in danger.
Dude, that is again one of the most forbidden soul mix-ups, dude. So strong, and it's definitely one of those once per set mix-ups.
They really gave Soul mix-ups, man.
He needed it.
What the hell they did?
He actually needed it.
Daisuke, come on, man.
First game from Mike, Jram. Jram looked, I will admit, I was a little bit of a doubter in the beginning. When it came to the matchup, Jram showing me he is absolutely in this at every step of the game.
Yeah, he was just kind of getting outplayed in neutral just a little bit there, but nothing that can't change. He's still in this.
And honestly, the adjustment has been he's starting to turn up the heat a little bit. He's Fukio forward a little bit more often, going for the Beyblade a little more often, trying to steal turns. And I like that. Against Mike, Mike's strength is playing slow and steady footsies. You don't want to do that with him.
Oh, and there, tries to go for the bite, has to burst, keep the corner.
Oh, missed the punish on the DP. Mike gets away with murder.
The RC didn't pick up there for Mike, but that's all right. He still takes the corner anyway. This is not where Jram wants to be.
Especially with the blood gates this high. Tries to go for the backdash. Only catches one far slash forward though.
Oh no, the shimmy there. So much damage off the counter hit.
5D, Fukio forward. Couldn't get anything afterwards. Vortex is blocked.
Oh, caught him trying to press, and the pickup after the wall bounce with the 5H. Beautiful, picture perfect.
And Jram built a huge lead being the aggressor. The blood got too high and never got a chance to follow up afterwards.
All right, they playing Yomi mind games here.
That's what I love.
And there's the DP. All right, starting to throw out these Fafnirs. We're gonna get a wall break here, possibly. No, dropped it. Tried to go for a burst bait right at the end.
5K into the DP.
No RC.
Goes once, has RC. That's a lot of damage here, but Mike is gonna fight for the round. 6H twice!
6H through the startup of his clone.
Well, that's a great chop, though. Tried a little too hard for the shimmy. Duels the super through. That is not a true block string. Great knowledge from Jram.
Jram's a madman. His super placements have been on point. I don't think he's missed one yet.
Yeah, every single time Jram has just ripped super, it has absolutely worked.
Yeah, and he didn't even get punished for the one that got parried against Leo.
Vortex for the follow-up. Easy way to get that damage cashed out.
Oh, not able to pick up the 5H afterwards, but picks up with this counter hit. And look at this, just maintaining the pressure. I like the DP after the Bandit Bringer just to try and catch him pressing.
6B smart though, Fukio into the close slash, very good. And this is where we've seen Jram make the money against Mike. That monolith playstyle, like you said, was so effective earlier, but Jram is recognizing and adapting very quickly, I might add, to the fact that he needs to be rushing Mike down, and this is so good for him. Plenty of blood to work with on this mix-up. Burst. BRC's trying to get the burst out.
Yeah, and hitting out anything, and there's the just give him the palm, the hand right in there, stuffing him out. And now we have a game now, 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, that's, again, I hate to harp on it again, but dude, Jram recognizing he needs to be setting the pace, needs to be enforcing himself on Mike has been the difference. Mike either needs to be even more patient, even more evasive, or he needs to just headbutt his way straight through. Yeah. You either need to have some flow like water stuff to avoid the way that Jram is rushing you down, or you need to hit it harder.
But it's kind of scary to try and go into a slugfest with Nagoriyuki, because if you get counter hit, oh my god. So I don't blame him from trying to play the more slow-paced game here.
Oh, 6P answer straight away. Mike, the DP as he dashes in?
Okay, Mike's turning it up.
Oh yeah, he said I will hit it harder. Listen, come on, man.
He said we do a little trolling around here.
Still okay, though. Got the 6S max distance. Wasn't able to connect the gun flame is how far it was.
All right, yep, that is an unsafe move. You have to RC after a blocked Night Ray Vortex.
Great answer. The instant air dashes are not working. Look for the DP again, but this punish is enormous.
Yeah, might need to turn it down just a little bit now.
Yeah, I definitely, turn up is definitely good, but instant air dash in DP to try and stop anti-airs is some next level stuff.
Great trade there. I like that. Just not really going for anything, just running as far as you possibly can before they wake up to try and push them into the corner. Unfortunately, he got tossed into the corner himself here.
As close slash, great delay there. The delay is what sells the bite, but he doesn't get super.
Yeah, no super. Looks like it might have been a missed input. And had to spend the burst there.
Okay.
Trying to go for the 2K afterwards.
Nice tech into the 5K. So smart from Jram.
Jram up 2-1 over Mike here. Jram really, so far the breakout player of tonight.
Yeah, I mean, here, it's time to start flowing like water. We have established that hitting it harder is not going to be the answer here. Mike either needs to find a happy medium that is working out for him, or he needs to stop engaging as heavily. I
mean, Jram's reactions are just kind of next level. He's reacting to basically every kind of situation, whether it be with 5K, 5P, or 6P. It's kind of crazy. Dude. And shoutouts to Omega Tom Hanks for the 9-month subscription.
Dude, huge shoutouts to Omega Tom Hanks. Definitely one of the biggest supporters of Guilty Gear. We love you, buddy. Let's see. 2-1.
Oh, the switch to Melia from Mike.
Oh, yeah. So this is something we do see often from Mike. Mike is a very strong Melia player along with the Soul. So he's decided when he finds these hits, he's going to just try and milk them for all they're worth on the mix-up game.
The only scary thing here is Melia, a very airborne character in Nagoriyuki. That 2H.
A missile turret.
Yes. And an anti-air gun.
Oh, cross up. No, and same side. Pressure is really strong, but Jram's defense is unbelievable, but the throw still comes through.
Yep, with the OTG. Oh my god, tossing Melia into the corner here. PRC after the whiffed bite. Look at these throws, just throwing this woman into the ground, and there is straight into the DP. We are at set point now.
This is the hard part is Mike went off of a even to potentially winning matchup to Soul to a losing matchup for Melia. I do like trying to go for the mix-up here just to have a different look to the matchup, but man, Melia versus Nagoriyuki is not a fun matchup.
No. All right, but Mike has the corner pressure going on right now. This is where Melia really shines, but gets tossed into the corner himself. All right, Jram knows where these gaps are, these throwable options, and he has capitalized on it every. Oh my god!
Oh, just no way. 3 for 3, 3 for 3 here for Jram. Is it close enough to break the wall? Is the next question.
Not quite, but maintaining that wall pressure is even scarier.
2K2D got the disc. Very nice block on the high. Okay, managed to go back to the same side.
Tries to go for the overhead, but the blocks here. There's the burst to keep the corner, but
oh, just decks him one time. Jram, he said, let that be a warning. 5P. Good lord. I mean,
just
Mike.
Stop.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough for Mike, like we said.
Chipp has one too. Not quite as good.
Not quite as good. Tough round start. Chipp got the jump in heavy. Tried to delay, gets a throw for the follow-up.
But we know Marvelo is incredibly skilled. It makes it wow.
Oh, that is a very well-practiced mix-up there. I like that.
Yeah, beating out the DP too. Oh, here we go. There's a DP into RC. See, Marvelo saying, I have a DP too, and using it to great effect. But there's MFCR landing straight into the DP. That man was charging while falling out of the sky.
Absolutely. Go for the RC, try to go for the run-through. Wakes up with the DP. Smart from Marvelo.
There's the run-through and the just block on the run-through into the 2K. Just block, a 2-frame window, but one of the strongest defensive tools you have in this game. Keeps your opponent close to you.
Oh, clone into the dash up, no burst available. Look at the damage here. And this is what I was talking about for Chipp. Chipp is not that death by 1,000 cuts character we've seen for so many years in Guilty Gear anymore. The man has stable combo routes that work out for him. The damage is very high if you're looking for the correct options.
Yeah, and especially if you're spending the meter on it too.
perfect.
Yep, YRC. That was a great place to YRC against Leo.
Ooh, he tried to Alpha Blade that. Gets the throw. MFCR, one more touch. BD Fireball.
And there's the throw after the Fireball. Another one, but there's the DP through it. I like the RC to try and bait out the burst too. The patience there to just land and wait.
Yeah, Marvelo is looking really good here. And, I mean, to all accounts and purposes, just doing a great job of playing around DP. I know that we, broken record, talk about DP all the time, but it's one of the most relevant tools for Leo at every stage of the game. And Marvelo is perfectly neutralizing it. He's pressuring enough to where MFCR feels like he needs to DP, but not overstaying his welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, a lot of people don't like the fact that you can throw DPs in this game, but in a game where you can RC to keep yourself safe on blocks, you have to have that option.
First on that first hit, another big counter hit to follow up though for MFCR. Press to the corner, look at the health bar off of 5 hits.
My man just trying to jump out of the corner. The chase down almost picks him with the back turn P.
The RC, extra damage down. It is enough to kill Chipp. Not a very healthy boy. That is a perfect for MFCR.
Yeah, absolutely. Great stuff here. MFCR going for the 6P at round start. 2D whip into DP, the Leo special. But Marvelo says, I can DP too. Straight into a command grab.
Yeah, a lot of damage to come through. Push through with the Alpha Blade. The trade goes heavily in Leo's favor.
All right, here's the RC. We want that wall break combo here. Oh, just not close enough to get the wall break. There's the DP out from Marvelo. MFCR is not blocking these DPs.
2D twice in a row. Block the run through. Wakes up with the DP for the third time. Marvelo is not afraid.
And he's going to keep doing it until it gets punished. Tries to run up Gold Burst. I like the idea.
Okay, dash backwards. Trying to play these footsies out. Got the clean hit.
Oh, trying to go for the throw. Definitely thought he was going to go for a DP there.
Didn't cancel. Had to hit 6P from MFCR. Oh, man. The only thing I didn't like there was Marvelo going for the gold burst felt overly greedy. He already had 1.5 meters. So he was in a situation where that gold burst, that is not a very positive net result. You get some screen positioning and can press him a little farther to the corner, but that actual burst itself, even when landed, would not have been very consequential there. So I think he should have held on the burst a little bit long. I love the idea of aggressively bursting there, but it needed to be a little bit later.
No, I absolutely agree with you. In those situations, you definitely want to do it when you don't have any meters, so you get the most for your get the most bang for your buck.
That, or if it was going to actually press him all the way to the corner, I think that also would have been a really acceptable decision.
Oh, and another just block on the run through. Beautiful stuff there.
Bursting late from MFCR, very nice. Huge counter hits, forces the burst out. 2D. Oh, I feel like I'm watching movie in IMAX, bro. Every single hit is a counter hit and is just setting us for a ride right now.
And there's the tick throw into the corner. Tries to go for another one, but the 2P mash out. Uh-oh, with DP is going to close that round out.
After round start 2D, it's just going to use it for positioning. I love that. No reason to combo. You'd rather have all that real estate.
Yeah, you definitely want to lock Leo down in the corner and bait out those DPs like that. And there's the wall break with the down Alpha Blade.
Oh my god, I thought he whiff punished that.
I like the backdash too. The backdash after the 2D. Oh, picks him up with the super though. But like I was saying, that backdash after the 2Ds was really great. Chipp has one of the best backdashes in the game in terms of just speed. So backdashing to create that space just in case MFCR tries to go for the 2D DP was definitely a great idea.
Bro, Carrie's mom with the $50 donation. Good God. Thank you so much for that. Holy moly.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Dude, Gary's mom, holy.
Gary's mom?
Thank you.
Tell Gary we said
Jesus,
thank you.
Yeah, I love Gary too. Got the throw. Marvelo needs to find anything here. Went for the clone. Good block. The space out afterwards. A 2D twice in a row.
Oh, and a gold burst here from MFCR. Oh, the RC not quite hitting. He drifted a little too far back. Oh no. Drops the combo there. That could have been it.
Oh, Shuriken. This is insult to injury. Shuriken does more mental damage than does actual damage in the game.
Oh my god, my man just let it rip.
Oh, 50 meter. Got the hit. He RCs.
Oh no, drops the combo. He could have made that a wall break to take the round. Next interaction is going to decide this. Oh, throwing out that 6P there, so scary.
Oh, what a block. Great follow-up there from Marvelo. 2-1.
I like the idea to go for the Hail Mary DP there at the end. Fortunately, did not work out in their favor, though. Marvelo was ready for it, just playing incredibly patient.
Two important things to harp on, too, before we get into the next game. One, again, Gary's mom. $50 contribution to the channel. Thank you so much for that. Second of all, absolutely worth playing on the controller. Some of the best players in the game play on a controller. It's all about what's most comfortable to you is the most important thing. Definitely play on what, if you play on a game, if you can find a way to play on a GameCube controller and you're happy, you definitely should.
Absolutely. Tong plays on an Xbox controller.
Yeah, let's go. Early burst from Marvelo with MFCR already in the corner. Gets the run through though, so the positioning war is won, and look at the damage.
Yeah, with that anti-air back turn D, and there's the wall break with the super. Oh my god, he is melting like butter here. Into the double cross-up overhead. That is a quick first round there from MFCR.
Okay.
I like the option to 6P at round start. He knows that Marvelo likes to throw out buttons at round start, so trying to stuff them early on is a great idea. Unfortunately, this time it didn't work out, though.
H. DP whiffs, no punish. Max meter here for Marvelo. Fast RC is blocked.
Oh, that whiff punish. Beautiful stuff there. Here we go. Gonna break the wall with the super and take the round.
I want to see Marvelo do the bean more. The far slash fast RC command throw. I feel like he could really, with how well he plays grounded footsies, I think he gets people frozen enough blocking to where it would really work out well for him. Yeah. I'd love to see him add that to his game.
That stuff is so nasty. But speaking of nasty, look at this blender.
Okay, went for the Rekkas, didn't get a full follow-up. Nice PRC and a better throw.
Yeah, all the way into the corner there, but Marvelo escaping the corner, even if he has to lose a little bit of life to do it.
From that distance, goes for the run through. PRC backwards, Marvelo wants to reset himself.
And the DP there from MFCR to tie it up 2-2 here.
Yeah, I think no reason not to DP there from MFCR. You have enough resources to definitely get through whatever Marvelo is able to throw at you. If he goes for the run up and he tries to swing, the round is over. If he doesn't, there is a punish, but like you said, plenty of health, has a burst. Just an easy one there from MFCR.
Yeah, that's something when you're in that kind of situation where you are so close to death and your opponent has so much health, you have to be conscious that, honestly, they can afford to just let the DP rip.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of those situations where if you're way behind, don't be surprised to see the player who's pressing the advantage try to do things like wake up super to continue to press the advantage. You got to expect that kind of stuff. Marvelo.
Yeah, there's the backdash after the 2D. I like these changes from Marvelo. Does not want to get hit by these DPs.
Oh, but max distance. The counter hits are adding up so much damage here. Not enough to break the wall, but next hit will kill. Tried to bait the burst, but instead is able to find the throw.
Yeah, but goes for the OTG 2D into Gamma Blade here. Oh man, the 6H counter hit.
Plenty meter actually should be able to break the wall with a super here.
Opts not to though, wants to hold on to the walls. I mean, hold on to the meter and save that.
First overhead we've seen all set. Chooses not to super again though.
All he needs is one more mix. Jumps over the command grab there.
There we go. 2K2D after the fast RC. Marvelo, the first one to set himself up for set point.
Yeah, and you see he's tried that fast RC into 2K2D so much and it hasn't worked out, but it finally does there. Finally he catches MFCR standing.
Love that delay. MFCR showing so much respect to the pressure from Marvelo.
Jumping out of the axe kick to take the corner back here. And I like how he jumps back and throws the shuriken when MFCR is in backturn stance. You have to remember, Leo cannot block these in backturn stance. And if you hit him, he will go out of backturn.
2D went for the clone for plus frames afterwards. BRC forward, that's an easy throw from Marvelo. Overextension from MFCR might pay for it.
Here's some Alpha Blades. He still has burst, trying to bait it out a little too hard here.
Oh, Bold Burst. Okay, MFCR all of a sudden very in this. 2D's a little too far, and oh no!
And Marvelo takes it. What a great BRC backwards to punish the 2D.
So, Jacko, an incredibly strong character. If Jacko gets 2 minions out and buffs them with the attack buff, she might be the strongest character in the game. So,
yeah, but she's going to have to get the opportunity to. Ino's so good at getting around these minions, which is how absolutely mobile she is, and already an early wall break. Look at the damage. Positive bonus here for HereticMAGICMAN.
Nice block so far from Eddventure, though. The 5K just trying to swing out, gets the minions summoned here.
Yep, there we go. All 3 of the homies out.
Okay, good evasion there, continuing to apply a great amount of pressure. There's a huge counter hit, doesn't get a follow-up, though.
But we get the tick throw off of the minion. Gonna try and sandwich. All 3 minions out here. And the conversion here from Eddventure. Looking like Despicable Me. Oh my god.
That conversion was unbelievable here. And we spoke about Anji. Jacko is one of the hardest characters to get high-level matchup experience against because there's not a lot of Jackos that play at this kind of level. Eddventure is showing off some of the cheapest stuff that we've seen.
And just some of these conversions, you can tell Eddventure is a Jacko expert already. And of course, you saw there, if you're able to block Ino's dive, whenever she bounces, you can press a button to stuff her out. Eddventure is fully aware of that and took advantage and takes the first game just like that.
And that is one of the problems here for Ino, is like I said, once those minions are out, Jacko is so good at pressing the advantage. She's not necessarily feast or famine, it's more just like, there's the potential for a feast, right? I mean, if she gets those minions out, if the pressure starts going, all she needs is a throw. If she has a throw out and she already has 1 minion spawned, she's free to pull a minion and go for a left-right. And having the second minion in hand when she can do attack command to drop the second one, that is a situation that you are never winning.
Yeah, and Jacko has a lot of forward advancing buttons too, like that 2D right there, or like her 6K. Just so many options to knock out Ino's forward approach.
Yeah, I mean, Stroke a lot of the time gets super invalidated, as you saw there. The round start was 2D beating Stroke clean.
Yeah, I think this matchup is pretty... Oh, just kicks her into the corner here. This matchup is certainly looking like it's feeling great in Jacko's favor.
Remember what I said about being one of the best characters here? It has the summon now, continues to float over. It gets the throw and the Stroke. The buttons be damned, just has all the answers.
Yeah, Eddventure is out here. There's the JD Fireball.
Yo, who put him in mixers? My god.
Look at this, and Jacko could combo you from full screen with the little minions too.
Yeah, you have to be careful about throwing Note there. He's able to finally make him block the Stroke here. Heretic getting their turn, but no 2D breaks out in the burst, unfortunately puts him full screen.
I love the way that Eddventure is using this JD Fireball just to kind of stuff HereticMAGICMAN's approach here.
Oh, tried to Stroke under the burst. Not quite going to make it, though. Heretic still having some advantages. Stroke does not work out as Jacko continues to jump over.
There we go, kicking the minions. Got her sandwich.
Very nice with the super. Has the knockdown. No whiffs, but it actually made the mix-up a little dirtier because it whiffed.
There's the YRC into the minion, tossing more out.
Dude, and the minions bumping together to make the distance is like the most unbelievable, like... Dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious to see. MAGICMAN? I don't think MAGICMAN has a lot of a matchup experience here.
This is hard.
They're really trying to figure out how to approach, and it's not easy.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just... A lot of characters, if they can get close enough, can just 6P a lot of Jacko nonsense. Ino does not have the luxury of easily closing the gap to be close enough to threaten that 6P. So finding the distance to be able to... Ino just has to dare is a great way. Meets her air to air and now is able to press the advantage.
Yeah, and remember, one thing to keep in mind that is very key in all Jacko matches, she cannot block when she is holding a minion.
Yeah, so that honestly is one of the adjustments I want to see. Reacting to minion pulls with HCL is usually a pretty decent option.
Yeah, absolutely, because she's standing tall enough, but there we go. MAGICMAN taking the first round here, starting to turn things around.
Ooh, is able to clean counter hit from that distance.
Yeah, and any kind of trade that pushes you full screen is absolutely in Jacko's favor. It just allows her to pull these minions out safely and toss them at you.
That's a great way to stop the fireball, though. Like he said, Heretic is learning the matchup as he goes, and he is adapting at an alarming rate here, almost already evening this up.
And I like that C trying to go for the HCL, but at that time, Eddventure was already in the air. It would have worked out if they were just standing.
Oh, the minion extended the combo here, was able to break the wall.
Oh, the 6D there into the minion throw.
YRC was a great call to be able to clear out the homie. Stroke into note.
Gonna get a wall break here. Yep. With the Cycle Driver, but doesn't hit with the charge dust.
That's okay though, still able to get him with the bonk to finish. So Heretic looking significantly better. This is just a completely different Heretic that we saw in that third game.
Absolutely, finally finding those ways to squeeze in and kind of shut down Jacko's zoning. Because Jacko's an incredibly solid zoner. She's an interesting character because she's kind of similar to Happy Chaos in the way that she can play that up close, you know, set play kind of way, or just sit back and be content to zone you out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, part of it comes down to also, like you said, once the mix-up game actually gets rolling for Jacko, she's one of the hardest characters to stop, especially if she's willing to invest meter into buffing the minions. But Ino, like we said, is one of the most oppressive characters on a knockdown, if not the most. So Eddventure has to be careful about how he swings out, but steals the... Dude, the positioning is so good.
That was an absolute robbery of a turn there. It has 3 minions out into the corner. Oh my god, all 3 of them just immediately punching this woman through the wall.
Oh, the 2D into the RC. Heretic is gonna hold on to the burst. 3 minions summoned, but YRC, very nice.
And there's the BRC trying to go for a 5P and just chucks the minion down straight into Ino's head. We are now at set point here for Eddventure.
2D low profiles, there's just no way.
Anti-air 2D. This truly is Soul Bad Guy's wife.
Oh my god. Oh, continuing to apply the continued amount of damage. Double HCL, max meter still available. Breaks the wall this time, 1 touch to go. And Ed burst. I'm screaming.
Goes for the triple overhead, and there we go. And this is one thing important to note out. Jacko lost from Exert her DP, so her defense is a lot worse in this game. That is what MagicMan needs to do. He needs to get that Ino game plan going, not allow her to have the opportunity to breathe and pull out these minions.
Oh, I love the repositioning of the minions there. The double attack command was good, but used up all of the minion gauge, so now fortunately, Jacko forced to fight on her own, but he low profiles HCL again, and look at the conversion.
And sandwiched by minions, using the minions to push Ino closer to her. That was beautiful.
PRC answered straight away. Heretic is in trouble here, has to find the hit. There's a great way to start. You know the burst is coming though.
Oh, no RC there though, and there it is with the minion. Kicked across the screen, Eddventure takes it.
Dude, Jacko, the dodgeball champion, chucked it from a mile away and is able to get the anti-air from that distance. There just can't take to the skies, and it's gonna have to. We've said it before, 2Dog. 2D is an incredible space controlling tool, and Marvelo is gonna have to be playing around this entire matchup.
Yeah, we know Marvelo is a very footsies-based Chipp player here, so that 2D is gonna put in a lot of work though for Halarith. Yeah, Gamma Blade is mostly used really close to the opponent like that. Remember, if you're able to press through Gamma Blade, it does do damage to Chipp.
Blade cross up. Love that PRC forward.
Oh, drops the pickup of the JK there though, unfortunately.
Okay, Marvelo has represented backdash twice now. I would love to see Spiral Arrow on the next time we end a string like that. Oh, this time he's able to just block, just holds on.
Yeah, and tries to go for the 2D instead. I think trying to go for the 2D to catch the backdash.
Yes, I think that's a good call. Oh, tried to look for the dash up throw. Marvelo, close slash 2H super will be enough to seal the deal.
And it is with the maximum spider.
Nice reference. I appreciate that. We appreciate a good Marvel reference here as we get that far slash connecting.
Ooh, pick up with the two 5Ks there, but DPing out of the corner here.
The reversal actually got answered there, straight into super. Doesn't want to let Marvelo have the burst.
Not quite close enough to break the wall though, but this health lead is actually gargantuan, and there gets with the flip kick.
All right, Halarith continue to steal these rounds. Try to go for dash up though for the whiff punish. Unfortunately, should have swung the button. Marvelo. And looking very strong, dares the overhead. And you have to know, when he gets to 50 meter, the overhead comes on the table.
Absolutely, 50 meter allows you to make it safe and go for some cheeky mix-ups too with fast RC.
Oh, this is opportunity actually. Gets the throw. One more to go. Wait. Is that guaranteed?
Yes, you use the fast RC into JH to send yourself momentum flying down so you can pick up with 2S off the ground.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, being able to break the wall from that too is incredible there from Marvelo.
Yeah, Chipp has some absolutely mental looking conversions with fast RC.
Jamesy's no Marvel today. Marvel's on Fridays. We might have some Marvel during the week. But no, this week we're actually gonna be out of town, so it's gonna be no Marvel this Friday.
Yep. You guys are going to be on the road working production.
Yes, but for now, Halarith got to find his way back into this. Lovely attempt there. Marvelo gets the counter hit.
All right, give him a little bit of a stanky leg, and that run after the 2D to push all the way to the corner here. Going to get the wall break with the super too.
Dude, this is about as maximum of damage as it can get here for Marvelo. Has big plus frames on the wake up. Backdashes it actually, and Halarith, party time.
Yep, has that corner positioning. There's the burst from Marvelo. Really wants this round badly.
Fast RC is able to avoid it. Halarith, no, gets caught out.
Well, still, Halarith was able to get the burst out of Marvelo in that first round. That is good going into this second round now, especially that Halarith is about to build burst back up.
Nice extension. Let's go for the run up. Again, dude, these Cologne plus frames are getting so much mileage from Marvelo.
And look at the damage off of that combo from Chipp. Uh-oh, the counter hit with the JH. Oh, man, there's the burst. Yeah, Halarith would have absolutely died there if they did not burst.
Fast RC conversion into the super. Marvelo does it again. The same end to the round. 2-0 now.
And that second game went so incredibly fast.
That's how you deal with Geo. You kill her. Hey, listen, man. Every matchup is the same if they're blocking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
If you just dispense mids and they have to hold backwards the whole time, that's an easy dub.
Look, it's a fighting game, not a blocking game. All right? I ain't gonna block. I'm gonna be pressing buttons.
Guys, don't quote me on that. Listen, I'm just pretty sure. Don't play with me. Okay. Don't.
He doesn't want to be wrong.
Production did a karate chop at me. He didn't karate chop me. 2-0. Marvelo, see if he can continue to apply good pressure. 2D. Halarith starting to open the gates a little bit with the 2D, but Marvelo's pressure. Dude, he's just not stopped for a second. He's just never coming up for air.
All right, there's a good fighting out from Halarith.
Halarith is like trying to pull him out of the water and he just keeps going back under. He doesn't care. I love this so much. Gets the plus frames again. Is just mauling right now.
Oh, there's the fast RC.
And he waits for the burst.
Patience. Oh, BRC forward trying to go for the stanky leg JK.
Oh no, Marvelo, 1 round to go here. Halarith, gotta find this round start DP wouldn't be a bad option to be honest. Instead, it's gonna go for the dash through, gets the counter hit.
Oh, trying to go for the cross up there with the JH, but gets tossed into the corner here. This is Halarith's opportunity. Marvelo's been doing a great job all set of getting out of the corner just like that. Halarith has not been able to lock them down at all.
Ooh, and again off the clash, the flip kick is able to win out, gets the MC jump throw. And instead of close slash, just chooses to back off. Again, Marvelo winning his turn back with the DP.
Oh my god, what a ballsy DP there. Trying to go for a mix-up, and the 2S takes it.
Yeah, straight into the super. Halarith much better here. I mean, held on to the meter for quite a long time. And being able to hold on to meter in situations like that is so crucial, making yourself a little bit tankier there with that Geo passive.
Yeah, and honestly, one of the greatest things about Geo is that her slash buttons are multi-hitting, which allows you to easily confirm off of like single hit moves.
First available for Marvelo. Nice backdash. Counter hit comes through. Buys all the real estate off of it. Beats the reversal attempt.
Oh, goes for the 6H again. That has consistently been hitting Halarith and getting the sliding tech knockdown mix up there in the corner.
Oh no, dashed forward and then BRC. Try to go for the dash afterwards. No dice. One more touch to do it here from Marvelo and the cross up on the JH.
And there it is.
Oh, Halarith. Halarith, a great showing there. A very strong Giovanna player. Really hope. So we have the marital showdown here.
Kill wife, regret.
Oh, Vortex. Vortex is an incredible answer to so many of the options that that Jack was able to represent.
Yeah, and this is a matchup that, honestly, I'm not too sure whose favorite it would be in. Obviously, my gut wants to say Soul, but you never really know with Jacko.
My gut always wants to say Soul.
I mean, it's the more likely option, isn't it?
2D got the knockdown, pulled the minion afterwards. 6P dashes across there to get out of the corner.
Yeah, gets a nice side switch. All three homies out.
I love that Eddventure always goes for that. Eddventure, if they give him room, oh no, so much damage.
And the thing you're saying, yeah, if they give him room to throw all three minions, he takes it. But I don't think Soul has to respect that. I feel like Soul has to be able to Vortex. Yeah.
Gotta be able to Vortex that. But Mike is still able to close it, even with the situation coming through.
I love the way that Eddventure is using air minions as like an air fireball.
Oh no, cornered himself as Mike uses Banner Revolver. Great effect to get out of the corner, but there again, does not need to respect the minion throw. Vortex is the answer.
Yep, and he's going to get the wall break and a clean 50% damage combo here. And now with that positive bonus, I like that letting the Ground Viper rip because you know you're just about to build up that meter anyway.
The attack command from that distance. Great 2P to check. Knew that wasn't a safe distance to run up.
Throw into the corner. 2 minions out. Gonna get that wall break with the Elysium driver. This should kill. And it doesn't.
Oh,
Yo,
no.
Sajam, get this clip.
Dude, it was very close. Chucked it in. Looking for the fireball. 5K to answer. Very smart there from Eddventure. Staying alive in this one.
All right, there's the JD fireball. I really like the way that Eddventure uses JD to zone people out.
Fast need to break the wall.
Trying to go for the 6H at round start there.
Yeah, I think it burst is a great call. Second jump, so smart.
And there's the bandit, no punish though. Oh my god, the fast PRC there, throwing out the minions, and there we go. That is the answer for Soul. When you see the minions come out, you gotta throw out that Ground Viper.
What a tech there after the gold burst whiff. Try to go for the 2K, no follow-up. Gunflame is so much pressure. He attacks everything?
This man is playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah, I mean, at this amount of health, you've got to play perfect for pretty much the rest of the round here. Mike looking to press the advantage.
Kicking out these minions.
Not giving up the ghost on this one. The attack command doing well. The damage is starting to add up. Next hit will do it.
Oh my god, no! Gets him with the dust! And now, one incredibly important thing to note that I'm sure you guys have noticed, but just want to point out, if Jacko blocks, her minions go away.
Yes.
So when she's throwing out these minions, if you can force her to block, you can get that pressure off of your back. But that was so tragic. That was almost a godlike comeback there from Eddventure. But here we go, going into our second game. Mike Saftig up 1, playing incredibly well. Eddventure making great adjustments there at the end. Almost got that great comeback.
Yeah, but a lot of it comes down to, just dealing with Vortex. Vortex has been the difference maker at every stage of the game. Mike just sees that minion and just rips it. And even if you take a minion to the face for it, the risk reward on Vortex versus getting hit by a minion is so unbelievable. It's like disrespectful to compare the two, is how skewed it is in Soul's favor.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct on that. Oh, counter hit 2D, blocks the burst. I'm getting shades of Zato with how much he's getting sandwiched here between these minions.
5D is blocked. Oh, what a frame trap. Again, the attack command. I think he's trying to wake up with something. It does not work out.
So, all right, Eddventure up around here. Oh, what a nice cross up there. Great blocking from Mike Saftig, though. And gonna get this dust loop combo. Oh my god, wall sticks with the clean hit DP.
Round start, 2D, goes in the attack command. Great backdash, but tries to bait the burst a little too hard. I would expect Eddventure to hold this one on until the next round.
There's the side switch, though, from Eddventure.
I love that. I love Wake Up Super, but it's a little too far.
He was still able to make Jackal block, making the minions go away, allowing him to get out of the corner.
Killing him with that frame trap with the soccer kick, dude. 2D soccer kick has been putting so much money in his pocket, but no, drop combo.
I love how whenever he throws a minion in the air, he throws out the JD. Mike hasn't really had an answer for that yet.
Still holding on to the burst here now. Oh, it doesn't even have to use it, and that is enough to close the game. Eddventure evening it up here.
I'm being blown away by this level of Jackal play right now.
Like I said, I mean, Ed told us himself he's entering a bunch of other tournaments, but this is my first time getting to see him, and I am, as I usually am, very upset that this is my first time seeing him. I'm so impressed with the way he's playing these matchups here, and it's so back and forth between him and Mike. Mike is displaying an incredible knowledge of the matchup as well, and this is just like about as high level as it gets for this matchup, man.
You know, the great thing about TNS is I feel like you say that every single week for the new player.
They're writing the book?
I know, it's wonderful. You're like, I have never seen this player, and they're crazy. It's awesome.
Oh my god. I mean, just like 6 weeks ago, I was saying that about Remy. Look what happened. I love Remy, by the way.
Oh, the counter hit there with the far slash. I like that. Eddventure, these backdashes are starting to contest here for Mike. It's really working out in their favor.
Ooh, the late JD got the second wall bounce. Wild throw, not quite enough to kill. Oh, this is trouble. Actually, Eddventure has a huge advantage here. It's still just a pixel of life left, but now with the buffs, he might be able to do it.
That was an incredible YRC there. Of course, Eddventure went for the attack command there, which increases it allows you to get more commands out of your minions. Mike was aware of that, knew that the minions still didn't have any defense, and YRC'd, which made Eddventure spend 50 meter for no reason.
Breaking the wall again with the Elysian driver. Good amount of damage. Positive bonus here. Positive bonus mostly important because we can get that summon now. And unsummoning all the minions on the wall break too is very important. Instead of, he said summon, be damn, go straight in for the mix-up.
And I really like the way that Mike Saftig is using YRC in this matchup, a lot like you would use it against Eddie and Zato.
Ooh, very smart. OTG with the minion reversal. Oh, okay. Cleared out the minions. Actually kind of worth it, to be honest.
Did you see how many minions he DP'd through?
Late burst.
Yeah,
no drop. Careful for Vortex.
Another JD. No, tries to go for the attack command.
YRC pushed him so far. Oh, the DP was too far away again.
Yeah, and Jackal gets so low with her crouching animation too. Oh my god, round start counter hit, Bandit Revolver.
Oh, swapping the sides though, really unfortunate for him. Look for the 2D, gets the counter hit on the punish.
Yeah, able to run underneath that fireball. Soul's forward run is just so low profile. Deceptively low profile, honestly.
We've seen, oh, 2S finally answering that. We've seen Eddventure win the secondary round start. When you break the wall, the positions are a little closer than a traditional 99 seconds. So Eddventure has been winning that almost always with 2D. First time we've seen Mike master that situation, it's 2S and it works out perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely. Great adjustments here, and Mike Saftig possibly going to win this now. Only has to take 2 more rounds. Eddventure really needs to muster something up, playing so incredibly well. One of the best Jackals we've ever really seen here at TNS. Just needs to keep it going.
Bringer blocked it round start. DP's out of the pressure. Didn't want to hold any of it. Burst as well. The huge momentum swing from Mike spends all his resources. But boy, was it worth it.
Clean hit DP doing so much damage. Trying to run under the fireball there that time. Oh, the shimmy here. Goes straight into the clean hit DP. Not giving a chance to burst. Going straight into the super smart stuff there.
Yeah, no way Eddventure burst there, but Mike, better safe than sorry. Match point.
And that combo, wow, just spiking the minion down at the perfect height to be able to combo.
Oh, dude, not a lot of damage per hit here. Goes for the attack command. Oh, 6H, but bursting in response.
And the DP in response to her pulling out the minion here.
PRC, but didn't get much off of it. 2D, what a conversion there with 1 minion out.
And there's the sandwich.
Easy punish there on the block. Vortex, very nice. Eddventure has to win this one to stay in the game.
But we are at set point here for Mike Savtig, and oh my god, hitting him with the Night Raid Vortex, going to get the wall break here. This is looking pretty good in Mike's favor already.
He's able to drop the minion before the Vortex got to him. Close slash. Nice FD. I like the attempt, but no, the meter. There's so much meter built up. He's certainly going to kill. Mike is going to take it over Eddventure.
We got the Jram family in the chat here. Let's go. Our winner's finals.
Nice backdash there on the 2S. Okay, Frog gets one hit. Can you see the unsummon? Yeah, gets the unsummon at the last second. Very nice there from Vinny.
Yeah, key thing here is not giving Nagoriyuki the chance to throw out 2S to kill Eddie.
Okay, Blitz out of the corner. Great reversal. 2P to answer from Vinny G. Vinny will swing on Fukyo every time. Just a man with not a lot to lose. If the Fukyo goes through, his life is forfeit, but he's able to break the wall there.
Yeah, and this is, don't let it fool you, it is a tough matchup for Nagoriyuki. Even though people want to complain about him, talk about how great he is, this is difficult.
Yeah, Invite Hell continuing to apply a great amount of pressure there. Kept the block string going long enough to make sure he had Eddie again. And Vinny throwing out all the stops here.
Yeah, and flying backwards, creating a little bit of space.
That is all Jram needs to potentially be back in this 50 meter and a dream. Already pressed to the corner here.
But Vinny's defense is nothing to sneeze at here. And there it is, the 2H baiting out the burst. You cannot burst on Zato's 2H.
Yeah, just way too high in the air. Unfortunately, that is just a mistimed burst there. If he waits a little longer, it's a potential one, but definitely too early.
Oh, pushes him forward into the command grab here. Gonna get Eddie back.
2S Pierce.
Triple overhead. Quad overhead here.
There's the fuzzy stuff. Meaty Invite Hell, and he gets conversion off of that because it's a little mistimed. Unsummons during the oppose.
Yeah, realizing that Jram's really not contesting him when he's in the corner there.
Blood gauge, blood gauge, blood gauge.
It is so close to popping. He cannot throw out any special moves here.
Instead, he's going to swing out 5H, the best special move in the game. Oh, look at the...
Oh no, little Eddie.
BRC, of course! That's something you see so often from Zato, is they got that super dash on deck.
Yeah, Dragon Ball player like Vinny would do it. Oh, the backdash on the command grab. All right, this is Jram's chance. He cannot allow Vinny to escape from the corner here.
6H Fukyo went for the bite. Oh, the secondary throw comes up for Vinny. First game in Zato's favor. And I think Vinny's onto something with this match. I think it's not just a personal favorite of his. I do think that this is even-ish. This is like even with an asterisk in that I think it's definitely harder for Nagoriyuki. It can be harder for Nagoriyuki. I think obviously if Zato has his Eddie broken, he's in a world of trouble. He has Invite Hell, which is great controlling space on the ground against the call him a tank, honestly, of Nagoriyuki, who's just constantly walking back and forth. The anti-air missiles, as we've seen with the 2H. It's a really hard to navigate matchup here, so I would say even-ish.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Zato does really well against these big body characters because it just kind of allows Eddie to, no matter where Eddie is swinging, he is going to hit. And when you're blocking Eddie, you're losing.
Invite Hell, sword to break the wall. So positive bonus, max meter. Gonna be able to get Pierce to force the issue.
Picking up after the oppose follow-up here. Gonna use sword again to break the wall. That is 2 wall breaks.
I mean, that's just what you see here from Zato. Continuing to go for the 2K harassment. And this time goes low. I mean, the threat of the quadruple overhead, why wouldn't you think about it?
What a pickup there. All right, there's the Beyblade. Let it rip. Oh, harassing with this 2S until you can get the opportunity to move in.
Ooh, got the throw. Very nice.
Yeah, breaking the wall, starting to bring this back now. All right, starting to put some pressure here, calling Eddie back. Oh, the burst to push him all the way into the corner. But great air movement there from Vinny G.
Okay, go for Pierce, invite hell afterwards.
Oh, the tick throw. Gonna get that Eddie meter back here. Scary situation to be in with a pose right in front of you in the corner. There's the sword to break the wall.
Man, this is just getting worse and worse here for Jram. Gets the summon into the Pierce.
Oh, there. That was actually really smart, using the clone to just kind of kill Eddie. Of course, clone uses so much meter, though.
Oh, and the blood gauge popping. Yeah, it's an easy punish there. Eddie was close enough to take the brunt of it, but, you know, that was the classic. He said, I'll take the bullet for you, buddy. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Go on, win for me.
Said, you got to carry my dream for us.
Bro, I love how Eddie looks in this game. Just the animations on him, it's so beautiful. But all right, 2-0 Vinny G so far. We haven't seen Jram with his back to the wall like this before.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what he can do. Playing from behind, as we've said, it's one of the first times we're getting to see Jram here at TNS. Vinny just needs to find one more good interaction. He's able to loop a lot of these situations.
Yeah, and like I said, Vinny G has told me before, he really likes this matchup. He loves the Potemkin matchup and loves the Nago matchup. He loves devouring the big bodies. And the gold burst, too, pushed into the corner. Oh, this is a terrifying situation for Jram to be in.
And look at the meter already. Dude, PRC's forward, tries to go for the double overhead, floats backwards instead, was trying to look for something.
PRC forward, 2H into Frog, gonna get that wall break, no meter though.
2S round start, continuing to use the clap. So it's important to note, as he continues to pressure here, 50 meter, RC, no burst. And not gonna burst here. Vinny just looking, it's looking inevitable here on this one, but no, okay, gets the first hit. And that's all you need sometimes.
Yep, and we're gonna get a wall break. No super spent.
He missed the super input.
Oh, he tried to go for his own air throw, but whiffed it, and Vinny G caught him out of the air. All right, Pearson unsummon. I like Vinny's use of Far Slash too. He gets in that perfect range to throw out Far Slash and try and get Eddie going.
Right, Hell's great way to go for the knockdown here. PRC, 50 meter, well worth being able to get yourself your Eddie back, and now not going to get a chance to actually go for the burst here. One more touch. Expect Vinny to go for some breaking the law shenanigans, but no, he wasn't quite on the ground yet.
He's about to get the 2 blood here, but he might not even get the chance to get to fight back. Oh, great jumping though, kills Eddie. Oh, the whiff on the Fukio forward close slash is going to be what damns Jram. Formerly a very big Smash player, but we're going to jump into our next game here. Marvelo versus Mike Safdie. I believe this is a run back.
Yeah, he's able to get the throw for the 2D. The clone connects. Ooh, Marvelo went for the jump over, not able to find it. That's a huge punish.
I like the patience there from Marvelo, not trying to get a little too greedy and rushing in. He has the life lead. He doesn't need to be too crazy. Well, he had the life lead. Now we're about even.
RC with a close slash afterwards. 2K into the 6S. Not a block string, not a combo. Great instant air dash. Unbelievable movement there from Marvelo to get out of the corner.
Counter hit 2D at the wall. This is dangerous. Gonna get that wall break. No, goes for the mix-up. Beautiful. BEA beautiful right there.
Yeah, just so well played from Marvelo. Still holding on to his burst too. Really nice stuff. Back dash, try to jump over. 5K, easy anti-air there from Mike every single time.
Look at the damage.
He didn't even break the wall.
Oh my god. Marvelo is so lucky he did not have the meter to super there.
Oh, and waits up at the DP. You might as well at that point. The round's kind of over. I respect that.
Yeah, Hail Mary.
Try and steal your way back into it.
That's a soul bad guy round. It can happen to you.
Sometimes you get far slashed and you just don't get any other information. That's just going to happen for sure.
Absolutely.
Marvelo bouncing back really well, though. This all started off of one run-up throw. He throws him out of the DP that time.
Patience here for the burst to push all the way into the corner. I like it.
Ooh, cross up the 5K. That's one way to deal with it.
And that bandit's so hard to punish on block.
2S, beat the clone. Marvelo waiting a really long time there to try and bait the burst. Tries to go for the command throw. That's an easy tech.
Oh, tries to backdash. Oh, no conversion, though. And Marvelo's going to take this round.
Very nice stuff there.
Yeah, up 1 early there for Marvelo.
MFCR is still alive. And, of course, I mean, Marvel 3 is the passion, right? Yeah, there's plenty of MFCR going on, guys. I mean, I was playing a little recently.
MVCI is godlike. I kind of want to pick that game back up again.
For sure. Oh, Marvelo. Damn, bro. Marvelo was kind of dominating the end situation there. In the first couple rounds, it was looking a little back and forth, but as it closed out, Marvelo's adaptations were starting to get stronger here. He's starting to pick up the pace a little bit. We've been seeing a change in Marvelo, and that change is the fear is leaving his body. He is getting more and more aggressive by the day, but being aggressive with Chipp, sometimes you catch it on the chin.
Yeah, especially against a character like Soul Bad Guy. We've seen the Twitter videos, but great burst bait there. Gonna get the wall. No, again, goes for the mix-up. I keep thinking he's gonna go for the wall break, but he is just getting these mix-ups.
Oh, 5K, able to beat him out of the Alpha Blade. Try to go for the Vortex. PRC's backwards. DPs after the 5D. Mike is out for blood.
But Marvelo still has 100 meter here to work out in his favor. And there's the throw. Definitely going to RC cancel that. Pick up with the 2S. You love to see it. And again, that is such a fancy looking fast RC combo.
Yes. Okay. Love the backdash. Just block. Doesn't get anything. Pick too slow of a bum with the 2D.
All right, a little bit of stagger pressure here from Marvelo, but wow, what the hell happened there?
Hey, we'll call that a punish, bro. Clean hit, DP to the wall. 6S is not enough. He's got a pixel left. 2S.
I don't even know how he got that hit. Something low profile, the 5P.
Yeah, I think.
Is that 5K?
If it happened, that's the most cursed thing I've ever seen. I think he low profiled it with 5K.
Soul Bad Guy things, right?
Good blocks, though. Good blocks. Good blocks. Back into the mix of it. With the 5K anti-air. That is off a 5K anti-air, by the way. 5P, rather.
Yeah, great option. Go straight into super, break the wall, get as much damage as possible, and your positive bonus.
A lot of damage to even this back up, though. Gunflame trying to go for the meaty. Fafnir's a little too far. And Marvelo just content to hold the Gunflame there. He said, I know I'll get my moment.
And using the PRC drift forward on the whip 6K to still try and get that JD.
Love the FDs there. Close slash connects. That's a kill. And Mike is able to even it up.
Yep, 1-1 up here. And that was great adjustments from Mike. Both these players are playing this matchup so incredibly well. It's coming down to the wire in almost every single round. To just these micro interactions.
Absolutely, and I mean, I feel like it's rare to see Chipp games come down to micro decisions, because normally Chipp either makes a macro mistake and gets absolutely killed for it, or he tries to make a big guess and it comes through in that way, or it's just kind of uneventful and he just swings it out, staggered records, things like that, right? For Chipp to be bringing it down to like pixel life type situations with Soul is very unorthodox, and I think that is just a testament to the way Marvelo's playing, and honestly, it interacting with the way that Mike plays. Mike is a pretty unique Soul, I would say.
Honestly, their playstyles feel kind of incredibly similar, even though they're in two very different characters. The way that they establish the pressure and the patience they use on both these characters, most players you'll see really like to rush in. These are two heavy rush down characters, but these guys really like to take their time, create space, slow down the pace of the match, and a beautiful burst bait there from Marvelo.
Yeah, but that is what I was saying, is that's the change we've seen from Marvelo. Oh my god, what a punish. That's been the change from Marvelo. Marvelo is kind of abandoning that slow and steady situation. He has been brawling, and we had known and loved him from being a footsies Chipp. No way, don't get put on Twitter.
He's so lucky there was no meter on deck there.
Ooh, missed his combo though. The IED did not come through. Is able to get the burst to get out, but now a pixel of life left, and the trade easily goes in Mike's favor. Two quick ones from Mike in a row.
You're right. That was an absolute slugfest there at the end. Just both trading with massive counter hits. And of course, Chipp's not going to win in a slugfest with Soul. It's just not going to happen. He does not have the life to do that. But Mike Saftig possibly making this the final game here. He wants to send Marvelo home. Marvelo needs to muster up some courage, not be caught in those brawling situations, though. Needs to really establish his own game plan and get it going.
And that round start, got the whip punish with the far slash. Nice block of the follow-up, gets the burst out of him. What an answer straight back.
RC downwards. Make sure he can pick the combo fully up. Oh, the clean hit DP. Doesn't even break the wall. That works so well in Soul's favor.
It's very rare. Oh, well, not. It used to be an assumption that it was the wall was kind of a problem. Not sticking to the wall seems to put the most messed up situations.
Absolutely. You get to squeeze just a little bit more damage out there, and that could be all the difference.
Oh, Marvelo is starting to use 6P a lot more often. He has 6P, 2 6S's here from the Soul, but he dashes forward and gets the connection. Is it enough? Not quite.
Oh, tries to go for the 5K, but the burst through it.
Marvelo might be able to bring this back. Tries to go for the rush down here. Bandit Bringer, he doesn't get the block. He doesn't have FD. There's nothing to save him, and Mike presses the advantage. That is 3-1. A great showing. All right, so here we go. On the round start, look for the 2K. Mike backdashing, playing it very patiently. He's going to lean back into that patient play style, but it didn't pay off for him last time. He's going to have some big adjustments to make it work.
Yeah, again, already 2-6 please, landing on point with the counter hit close slash is going to be a lot of damage, and he's got the meter, cashing out right away.
Yeah, super to go. Not quite close enough to break the wall, I don't believe. We'll have to see.
I wonder if it looks like he did it purposefully not to break the wall so he could get that pressure in the corner here.
And I think that's a great call. Blocks the Bringer, went for the 5K. Huge throw from Mike, has corner position now.
Yeah, but Mike, oh no, not able to pick it up, but gets the fully charged dust.
He got a burst here. He's not gonna burst?
He might die. No, okay, just enough life left. He's feeling confident, has 50 meter for defense if he needs it, or the offense right here. DRC with the 5K and the block burst.
If you're gonna use burst aggressively like that, I think you just gotta burst the 5D. I mean, even if it gets baited, it's better than taking the amount of damage you took. In the 6H, Mike looking really good as the first game continues.
Yeah, and getting that burst there was so key for Mike. But a terrible burst there. You cannot burst at the tip of Nagoriyuki's far slash.
Huge conversion with the 2-hit combo. 5K goes for the DP straight afterwards.
Using that JD to push him across the screen, get that corner carry.
Yeah, but the chop, dude. The 6P continuing to be a menace here for Mike.
The just block too there from Mike. From Jram. Not able to punish it, but beautiful.
Tax meter, very nice there with the standing H. Gets the punish. The attempt at the run-up throw from Mike was a little misspaced, and now even game.
I have a feeling it might end up going to a game 3 here.
6H whiff, that's okay, no punish there after the wake up 5K. DP is going to certainly be able to make him break the wall here.
You have another 6H to break the wall, clean 60% damage. That is the one-shot character Nagoriyuki here for you.
Oh, but the counter hit 6S, went for the revolver, press to the corner, fully charged 5D is blocked. He's gonna use some meter here.
I do like the way that Mike is starting to throw in these fully charged 5Ds into his pressure here. Catch him guessing, scare him with some overhead.
The meter here, BRC forward, gets the block, it's a punish, but not quite enough of a punish. And Mike has burst now.
And next interaction could decide this. Tries to go for the gold burst, a respectable option there.
Yeah, but already having 50 meter there, maybe a little too hasty, went for the back RC, a little too far away now.
With no meter and no burst.
Oh, and Chipp becomes a factor. He didn't have, just didn't quite have the situation to FD there. Jram taking the first one.
And yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of this back and forth in this matchup. These two players have already played each other earlier in the brackets, so they already kind of know what to look for in each other's game plan.
Mike going to continue it out here with Soul. I definitely agree. We saw the Millia switch before, but the Millia switch did not work out. I expect to and would like to see all Soul the rest of the way here from Mike. This is the character that has brought him this far into the tournament. No reason to swap at this point.
Yeah, and it is absolutely doable, too.
Yeah, got the burst out there on one far slash. That's the power Soul. That was almost a bad burst, but still worked out there. And off the clash, Fukio's forward.
All right, trying to focus this 2S, extended range of some of these normals. With level 2 blood, there's the throw. Jram has shown that he is impeccable at throwing all night.
6-8, a little bit extra damage there. Gets the counter hit. Doesn't gonna spend any meters. He's gonna try and cash out of that one. Very nice tech.
Trying to go for the fast RC overhead here. Backdash in the 2H. 2H punishing Gunflame is one of those things that is really great for Nagoriyuki players. And a 6P to punish Gunflame from that range.
Dude, chops him straight out of it. And that is the new buff, the Nagoriyuki 6P. An incredible tool at all ranges.
Right, again, a run-up throw here. Looks like hold.
Hold.
And it looks like
Oh.
Mike fell out of the room there.
Ah, tough.
That is something you hate to see.
Yeah, really, really tough there with the lobby. Unfortunate. We'll have to see. We're gonna do for the fix here. Looks like it might just have to be a replay of the last game, but we'll get word from the TOs and everything as we go, guys. You will be as updated as we are, I promise.
And we are absolutely sorry, guys, for the technical difficulties that have been coming up.
I'll have to see how we end up playing it, if we're going to go back to up around, if we're just going to play the game. Like I said, the TOs will have it handled, and we will let you guys know what ends up going through with it, guys. I promise you will be as up to date as we are at all times.
Absolutely. Thank you for sticking through this with us, guys. We really appreciate it. You hate to see it, though. You hate to see a disconnect. This late in the tournament like that.
Jram is doing an amazing job, though. I mean, disconnect or not, delays or not, Jram is doing an incredible job of really just fighting off Mike in a lot of these situations. As we said before, I mean, Nagoriyuki has just been doing an incredible job. And this is, again, someone that we have seen land 2 bites all, like, tournament. Yeah. He has gotten 2 bites all tournament. One was a mix-up against Vinny G, which did work out. And otherwise, it was one time to punish a landing against Mike's Milia. Other than that, we really even haven't seen him even look for it. He's just not even threatening.
No, he's absolutely content to just play that footsies game, you know? Like we've been saying, we said multiple times, a very like a monolith style. He likes to hold his ground and wait for those opportunities to just explode for small explosions, and then back to just the patience in the footsies game.
Mankind knew that they cannot.
So we'll see if we're going to. Looks like we might just play the game. We'll see. Yeah, we are just going to play it out. So it's going to be a replay of the game here. It looks like.
Yeah, both players are about at even resources and life.
Okay, very nice there on the counter hit. Pressed into the corner here. Went for the 2D. 5K for the attempt at the answer. There's a huge follow-up from Mike.
Oh, not able to break the wall with the Fafnir. Jram being smart to hold forward and tech off the wall there.
Bar slash follows the auto combo. Gets the cross up now. Has to use the Fukio, but no super jumps instead.
Oh, kicks him just a little too far to get the 6H after the 5K, allowing Mike Sapsik to slip out of the corner here. Gonna go ahead and get his own wall break though, but drops his own corner combo.
Oh, BRC backwards, goes for the clone, and again, that is a situation where a lot of Nagoriyukis go for bite, and Mike is right to attempt the guess, but Jram, he's not hungry.
No, he ain't trying to feast. It's all famine.
Close slash, got him with the 2D, continuing to just mash on this close slash, and it is just working out so beautifully here. Mike sitting on a burst.
Oh, the BRC allowing him to see the start up of the DP.
Oh my god, and the just block to make sure he's close enough for the throw. Jram makes it 2-0 now, it looks like. And Mike falling a little bit farther behind, just a hair at a time.
If you guys want to reach that next level of Guilty Gear play, you need to get into the lab and practice those just blocks. There's so many situations in this game where just block allows you to punish things you normally wouldn't be able to punish. On the flip side of this, against Nagoriyuki, the second hit of Nagoriyuki's triple S series, if you can just block that, you can grab him. Yes. And he won't get a follow-up. Even if he delays or goes for the third, you can punish him out of that. That is an incredibly powerful tool, and just blocking is really what you're going to see at the high level of Guilty Gear.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where when we say that we're not even close to the ceiling, that is the type of thing that we're referencing. I mean, the game has an incredible amount of depth that we're not even accessing yet. I mean, people are obviously just blocking. I mean, we just saw a great showing of using just block for an easier punish there, but we are not even, we're like tip of the iceberg type of situation right now when it comes to these punishes. And with it 2-0, maybe Jram can continue to, he just chops him out of the DP.
And the DP, 3 DPs! The first thing Mike does in this game is 3 DPs.
Got the throw, gets the punish with the 6H, forces the burst out. Mike continuing to try to force the issue here. Jram looking a little unfazed at this point, but the counter hits, it's really starting to add up.
Gets the fast dust into RC, gonna break the wall. This time the second Fafnir does hit.
2H whiffs. Dash up DP. Mike is looking for blood here. Is just trying to close it out as fast as possible. Trying to cash out on damage, and that's a great way to do it. Mike up around.
And I like Jram holding on to the burst. He's got the 2-0 lead, and no reason to try and be a hero. He can hold it on into the next round in case he needs it.
That was a very clean confirm there. First save 2. Oh, and just like that, he's starting to run up past these Fukios. Good use of the 6P, and again the 6P anti-air.
And there's a whiff fight, so unfortunate, but burst to keep the corner. The clash there, Mike not ready for it.
Go for the Beyblade, tries to go for the air throw. That is enough. Even rounds again, and now set point for Jram.
Yeah, Jram's ready to close it out here, wants a taste of Vinny.
Reversal on the Beyblade, quick on the timing. First time he starts to lean in for the bite there. Mike answers with the 5K.
Wonderful throw tech there. Finally gets with the overhead on the fast RC, gonna pick up, go to a beautiful corner combo here.
Stopping here to break the wall, 50-meter here for Jram. 6H, a lot of damage, but oh no. Jram back in control here. Back to the wall.
And remember, one thing to note is when you do have positive bonus, you also get a defense bonus, but the fully charged dust. RCs to try and bait out the burst, very respectable.
The burst comes out late though, and once the fully charged dust hits, you actually can't immediately burst, so can he find one more touch here? The meter is not in his favor. The RC comes through, he bursts right in response, and the 5H!
Just gets decapitated.
Oh my god. See if Jram can get his reset, or if Vinny can continue his reign of terror here.
And if Vinny is able to take this, this will be Vinny's first TNS win. It'll be the first win for both of these players in TNS, actually.
We are guaranteed a new champion of TNS this week. Loving that backdash. 5H, looking good. It's a good amount of chip damage, a good amount of damage, but look at the blood gauge now. Vinny throws out the sword, and it is absolutely party time here. Vinny has to make a big guess.
Yeah, and this is where Nagoriyuki's defense suffers, but I mean, if he can land those backdashes like that.
Yeah, I mean, Nagoriyuki having one of the best in conversation for best backdash in the game for sure.
The counter hit to us, but the burst kills Eddie.
Actually, really lucky timing there. That should have ended up being a bad burst, but it just the stars aligned.
Eddie is back now, able to put up this pressure.
With the blood gauge, 2H, it whiffs. We've seen a lot of reversal supers from Jram that have worked out beautifully. He might be able to swing one more out. See if he's got one more in him.
Oh, the second hit of Pierce clips him, knocking him back into the corner here. Vinny playing so patient. Look at the spacing game he's playing here. Going for the triple overhead. Incredible blocking by Jram. Again, a perfect block on the dust.
Yeah, he's going to be able to use the sword here, though. No, PRC instead tries to go for the unfly. He forces it out of him. Is this going to hit?
Oh, the backdash is going to make it whiff and run up with the throw.
It's okay, though. Still 50-meter. Goes for the PRC. No follow-up. Frog is able to connect. That was like 45 seconds of blocking.
Yeah, and Vinny went, you saw that Vinny went for the breaking the wall there to bait out the YRC, but Jram got BRC instead. So it kind of saved his life there in that situation.
Oh, okay. Media invite hell. And nothing afterwards. Beyblade to follow.
Patience here from Vinny, just content to hold block and wait for his turn.
The clone used the rest of his blood. That one clone commitment has made it so difficult now for Jram.
And there's the dust overhead. We are going to get a wall break.
And he unsummons before the wall break just to make sure he gets as much meter back as possible. 2S.
The super dash again, breaking the wall to try and bait out any kind of a button press.
Yeah, and that is a classic situation. We talk about this very often. I would rather see Jram do the obvious burst there and use the resource and attempt to get out than hold the burst and die. It doesn't matter about the burst bait at that point. You have to make Vinny prove that he's thinking about the burst, think that he's proving about the burst bait there. It is a worthwhile chance to go for the burst for sure.
Yeah, you never want to die with your burst. That is the saddest possible thing. But all right, Vinny G already up 1. Remember, Jram needs to beat Vinny to send him to losers and then beat him again in another set. So Vinny has a lot of room to work with here to experiment.
Yeah, it really does. And Vinny is a player that adapts very quickly too, so that makes it even harder here for Jram. But Jram has shown to make great adaptations. A lot of it, though, just comes down to breaking Eddie here and managing the blood gauge. He's getting his blood gauge too high with no results from it. Just like that, he's at 2. And unfortunately, hasn't really made any headway. He has lost real estate off of this interaction.
Yeah, absolutely. And when Nagoriyuki is at high level blood, his defense is at its absolute worst. He really loses access to his special moves unless he's willing to pop.
The classic, that's the day 1 stuff there. The throw with the opposed, very strong mix-up.
And one thing to keep in note, that is not an overhead, as deceptive as it may look. It is a mid, an honest mid.
Yeah, just low crushing, usually why you see it there. The 5D, I love the delay there from Vinny. You saw him walking backwards just in case the burst was coming out.
And Vinny is always moving back to these round starts. I mean, Zato really doesn't have a way to contest Nagoriyuki at round start, honestly. Especially when that DP is on deck. It'll be basically all of Zato's options. So, very smart by Vinny to jump back, create some space.
5D is blocked, try to go for the flight. Very nice block from Jram.
And, oh man, I was about to say, look at that
Fukion again, he looked for the bite. The bite was not enough, but that's okay. He hit him with the pop. It's a great situation here, to be honest.
Doesn't have the meter to get super, though. He might not even need it. There's the YRC. Tries to go for a 2K2G.
I want to consider burst here. Yeah, absolutely, but he burst a little too late. Vinny, very mild punish.
Oh, he lost Eddie at the last second, so he wasn't able to get a very good punish, but that's okay. Eddie is back now. There's the frog, and Vinny is up 2-0 against Jram in our grand final set here.
And I saw someone in the chat said that Jram has been doing really well in Colorado, actually. So a Colorado-based player is Jram. So we got a little Florida versus Colorado here.
Beautiful state.
Dude, Vinny is... I had such a bad time living in Colorado. We'll talk about that later. But
I mean scenery. They got mountains, though, bro.
But we'll see. Again, Jram has been no stranger to adaptations. I'm going to ask Jram to do something he's never done. I want to see Jram going for the bite. I want to see Jram. I want to see round start Beyblade. I want to see him Fukyo twice, and I want to see him bite. It's party time. It's clear that the footsie game is not working. It's time to turn it up.
Unleash
it needs to be a switch, not a slider. He needs to be a switch, not a slider on this turn up.
I absolutely agree. He needs to unleash the beast here. Try to go for round start 2H there.
That's a good way to start if you're going to try and be aggressive.
But Vinny, I can't even speak. Tried to press advantage around start, which we have not seen.
Yeah, I got the 6P anti-air, same side. What a block, but no, you can't block forever.
That command grab so good from Zato, allowing Eddie ample time to get back. Look at this pickup, the RC Eddie-less combo, drops it right at the end. No one picks up with the bounce.
Yeah, 6H was a good way there. Going for the low crush, needs to find one more touch here. Positive bonus, trade's not in your favor. Went for the clone, and the throw bait.
Vinny's Galaxy Brain at this low, man. Breaking the wall underneath the clone.
Oh, try to go for Drunkard there. Breaks it out. There's a great burst punish. Not much afterwards, though. It's got to find something. The burst is too far. Oh, look at the blood gauge. Same situation as before. Jram running out of gas here. It's got to find something. Vinny might be poised to take the whole tournament. And this command, though, is an amazing start to it.
And he's got 50 meter too, meaning that you're going to have to block a lot. He is 100% going to RC.
And say you got to see the sword here. It's going to break the wall. Huge situation. Can start off with Pierce.
One more mix can do it here. That's all he's going to take. And there's the command grab. Is it going to be enough damage? It is! And Vinny G is our TNS 23 champion.
Yeah, really well played there from Vinny.